Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Wednesday. Glad you're with us tonight. We've got a special show. It's a special week here, of course. We are celebrating. We're getting you in the holiday spirit, and we are bringing the jewels like we've never had before. It's a very exciting time of year, and we're going to really bring you the best in jewelry as we like to do, but some special markdowns throughout the week as we get you all ready for the Christmas holiday, and special happy Hanukkah wishes also to everybody who celebrates. But we are really excited about this 3 hours live from Los Angeles, and we are so thrilled you're here because we're going to see a lot of great jewelry. It's a lot of markdowns. We've got some brand new. We also have some very, very special goodbyes to jewelry. I mean, we're going to see a lot of our favorite pieces that are going to be here one last time before we mark it on down to the point where you can get yourself ready for whether it's just that new year piece. You know, they always say new year, new you, right? New year, new me, whatever it is. We've got a very special way to start the year. Of course, get you all the best in jewelry, whether that's a museum piece or if it's something that you're still thinking about that you'd like to treat yourself. Maybe you feel like I'm the best judge of what I like in jewelry. A lot of times that's the case for ladies. So let us know what you might be looking for. We'll take requests all night long as we get you all set up for 3 fast-paced hours, a lot of one-of-a-kinds, a lot of, we have wheels. There are so many great wheels. As a matter of fact, we're going to see probably the most unique wheel I've had for you. We actually have a wheel that's going to feature 5 pairs of earrings. 3 of the 5 are color-changing gems. That is not something you expect to see every day. They're really similar, and yet they're really different at the same time. So we're going to go through those, and we're going to have great value. And you'd think, color change stones in an earring, that sounds like a pricey endeavor. Not going to be tonight. We've got a couple clearances on those. Also, museum wheel. We do have our big diamond studs. There are 1 carat and our 101 that are certified diamonds. They're coming up as well. We're going to have those for you. And anything else you might be looking for is a big Paraiba. I know we've got, we had a lot of big rubies on Monday, so we're going to bring out, I do have a necklace that coordinates back to one in particular. There's a cushion cut here that is a square cushion that's going to be reminiscent of a cushion cut that we saw on Monday night go out. It was a 3 carat. This one, I would say, matches beautifully. So we've got that too. Tanzanite, Asher cut, and a bridge. Lately, when I've been bringing these blue wings, we, of course, just on, what was it? What day was it? It was Sunday. We just celebrated the 4-year anniversary of having Blue Wing Block D. So we've got some carryover, and if you don't have one yet, the Asher cuts are definitely one of the most popular. So we'll see that here today in a bridge mounting, and then a very large turquoise, a really cool yellow diamond. So list goes on, but a lot of limited quantities. So let's get started. We've got something talking about limited. This is it right here. It is not the hand shot, the close-up actually. There we go. There it is. That's going to be the Royal Zambarin. So that's going to get us started here. It's item number 8943, and that is a really special look at a heart shape. I cannot remember having a heart shape before in Royal Zambarin. I'm trying to think. I don't think we have. It sits a little wonky on the wheel, but that is because the mounting is super cool. Wait till you see this. It's a 327, so it's got that great size, and I'll try to already kind of even it out here so you can really see. Wow, there is something special about getting a heart-shaped cut. You see it there. 327 is the size, and 31 points in diamonds. They're going to wrap their way around. Talk about a different way to do a halo design. You've got the diamonds going up and around and swirling through one ribbon of gold on one side, wrapping around it, and then another ribbon that's asymmetric on the other side, and yet it kind of creates a bridge there to it as well, the way that's done. And you can already see hot pinks and reds and purples and blues, and that's the beauty of what this stone does. It color shifts. It's a garnet, so next month's birthstone, which is now just a couple of weeks away, but it also is really that really unique. Don't have to leave your light source and light environment to see the different colors come through. So only one. Now I know what you're thinking. It's a big stone. It's really precious. It's Royal Zambarin. It's from Tanzania. We'll now try it on for you so you're ready to go, and then you'll see what that one looks like size-wise, because it is a, ooh, look at that. It is a nice large piece. You can see there it's got all those great colors we love. Then you see it's really flashing all the different colors we're talking about, but it's also going to be a really special opportunity because instead of asking $23.99, that's not even close, we're going to make it a lot better than that. So come on in. If you're thinking about it already, again, heart shapes. I mean, it's rare in anything. We don't see a lot of heart shape in any material at all, but to see this one is so particularly rare. I can't remember seeing one, so I'm really excited we have that for you. And we're not going to do it for $23.99 or even $2,000, and we've got the values coming your way, because maybe if you feel like, now I never feel like I need a break from shopping ever, but sometimes this time of year we can be a little shopping weary, right? We've all been shopping probably a little more than normal. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. Extra special buys on everything you see really throughout, all the way taking into the new year. So we're really pumped up about that. So you'll see what I'm talking about. This one in particular, not even $19.99, $18.99. Let's go lower than that. And I just need one caller who loves it. Welcome to Wednesday. Glad you're here. It's a really exciting night to be shopping and saving. And of course, any requests at all, please get those in. But I really want to see this one out the door. And I know $18.88 is really the lowest that we're authorized to do. But given that we are just getting started on this Wednesday and summer solstice day, did it feel like a shorter day to you? No, it's the shortest day of the year. That's why I ask. You know, it's the shortest daylight now. No, we're not into the solstice. Okay. Well, every day feels pretty short to me when you're working, you know, nonstop. But you know, it got a little darker earlier than normal, right? So it's good news is it's only going to be on the upswing from here. The days, right? They'll get longer from here, so that's good. Right? I think so, yeah. So here we go. Instead of $18.88, we're going to make it easy. Blow it out. $9.99 first caller. That should do it. $3.27. Yeah, that size. I think that's going to make it a very quick and easy and affordable. That's the most important thing. Make it affordable. So any gold you want, we can even change that. Oh, I'd love to see this in the yellow gold or the rose gold. Think about that. You've got those options there. So how about $9.99? We'll give it 30 seconds, then we move on. We've got a gents, ladies, kind of a unisex style in a really pretty Diaspora. I'm really excited about that one. You're going to see a big Kunzite here early and a brand new yellow Sapphire that is a size we haven't seen in a while. So we'll get that for you as well. But $9.99 on the Zambarin heart shape. Come on in. Oh, Mandarin pendant is coming up early. I know we get a lot of requests for mandarins and pendants, so we've got that for you really early. A new discount on a beautiful blue-green tourmaline. So not Paraíba per se, but very, very much the look of. So we're looking forward to that. And anything else you might be looking for, again, tell us what you'd like to see. We'll open it up to your requests. And you know what? We have one of these big diamond pendants that I remember the last time I had this. It was gone so fast, and we had a, because there was such a deal on 4 carat 66 in diamonds. And yes, you heard me right. 466 in diamonds, yet you get 2 chains. I'll flash it so that if you were one of the many, because I know this was one that so many missed out on the first time around, if you were one of them, you may want to call us on the early side so you don't miss it again, because this is, I'll just flash it here for you. This is that pendant. Do y'all remember this? And this is the yellow gold. We only have the yellow gold. I know I had a white and a yellow the first time around. This is the yellow gold pendant, almost 5 carats in diamonds. And then you get this double diamonds by the yard chain. So your DDBTY, and that is going to be coming up at a fantastic value. So make sure you stay with us. That's going to be here as well. And then anything else. All right, so let's go ahead and move. That Zambarin is here, $9.99. Let's get to, how about this? A really special pair of opal earrings. And we will see a lot of earrings, but mostly on the wheel that is coming up in this hour. But this is a lightning ridge black opal. And of course, the black opals here are going to give you the blues and the greens together. So it's a really special look, and that's going to be an elongated style that very much always feels like our most Art Deco style in an earring. That's what they look like up and down. That's how they're going to sit on the ear because the post is oriented to one end. So you've got a north-south setting, but this is item number 8677. Only one pair, of course, because opals, it's tough enough to just even coordinate them. So the fact that we've got them coordinated for you here, and not a perfect match, opals will never be. There are no two alike in Mother Nature, but simply coordinated to give you the blues and the greens on each one. That, like, again, headdress style, I always call it, of diamonds that goes 27 points up and down and to the sides. And there is only one pair, so come on in early because it's going to be key to getting your favorites tonight and all night long, because yellow gold now, change them if you want. We're even offering that. So that's a really nice example of customizing, but there's no extra charge for you, because I know we've welcomed an insane amount, or just a really cool record number of new shoppers of late. So that's exciting at this time of year. That's really nice. So here we are showing you that we can make them custom for you, whatever it is you really want, whatever it is your preference in your gold. But here's what they look like from a distance away, and we'll give you a measurement on them as well. But that's what they're going to look like. So that's one perspective. See that green glowing through? It's a blue base, and think of it like a bright cobalt royal blue, and then you've got the greens as well. And then let me flip this. I think we're all more familiar with inches than centimeters probably. That's a ½ inch top to bottom. And then we're going to do better than $9.99. Better than $8.99, only one pair. I mean, to get 2 black opals, I mean, this would have made 2 incredible rings, right? But to get 1 pair coordinated like these are with the diamonds as well, and to not have to pay even $8.99, This is how we're giving. We're in the season of giving, of course, and this is how we do it. $888, that's it. One pair, super stunning, beautiful colors there, and you've got your blues and your greens together. We're going to see a new bypass style with baguettes as well. I know we love the baguettes anytime we see them. We've got some of the larger baguettes we've ever seen together, so that's going to be coming up in the show as well. Hi, Bonnie. Thank you so much. I'm glad you got your hoops. She loves her hoops. I love to hear that. So thank you so much, and hope you're watching and with us and well, and happy holidays to you, Bonnie. Bonnie, I got your card, by the way. It was an e-card, and I loved it. Thank you. I didn't think I got a chance to respond via email, but thank you. It was lovely. It was a beautiful, it made me, I was working out, and I was like, I was watching it, and it's like this animated e-card, and it was making me tear up. It was so sweet. So thank you, Bonnie. Thank you. I'll just take a moment and go ahead and thank you for that. It was so sweet, so thoughtful, and very precious. All right, so $888 on the earrings. Let's see who's got them first, because I only have one pair, and so you've got them? Or do you want it? You've got them? Okay, so Virginia's got those first, so that's going to be gone. And then are you ready to see the big new sapphire? Let's show you this yellow sapphire. We get a lot of requests for yellow sapphire, but I've not had one of this size and scale in a while. It's item number 9283. And this is really, really beautiful, isn't it? And it's 18 karat solid gold. So you get a really nice, again, higher purity gold there. Don't forget our specialty Zambarin is still here. The heart-shaped Zambarin is still here, so just FYI. But this is really new and fresh and just a beautiful look in a really great 18 karat two-tone, because you see the yellow sapphire set in the yellow gold basket there, and then you've got the rest of the way in white gold in the band, and that'll be classic. It's 9283. It's going to be a 113. That is an Asher cut. It's all natural. I know it doesn't look it, because usually you assume when you get more saturation that it got some extra help to get there, like heating. Very common with sapphires. Not this stone. This is all natural material. Looks amazing. Great Asher cutting. Let me just kind of pop it up to you so you can see it at face value there. Wow, that is what I'm talking about. Bright as the morning sun here. Really, really see how it just all at once can light up. Every facet of the Asher kind of lights up in unison here, and it's 11 points and diamonds down the side. So it keeps it really classic and clean, but you know what else it is? It's a great stackable. So if you want to add, let's say, Wonder Rings with it, or whether that's the smaller, larger, medium version we have, that would be beautiful with it. This is really a solitaire type style, which we don't really see all that often. So we're excited to see it tonight, and in 18 karat as it is, two-tone gold. Let's try it on. There's the finishing, by the way, so you can see how even that basket carries right on through to the base of the basket is the band. I mean, it really is one seamless piece on the inside, and it's only one, and we're going to do it right now, $16.99. But tell you what, extra little deal, and then you're going to see this same thing when you see it on the hand. Yes, Jess. Zambarin gone. Thank you. And who got the earrings, Virginia? It was William who got the earrings. Thank you. And then we'll find out from Jess who's getting the Zambarin heart shape. Well done there. And then, do you see what I mean? Flashing, flashing. I thought it was a yellow diamond when I first saw it. Who got it? Hi, Abby. Thank you so much. Enjoy the heart shape. So we're 2 for 2. Let's go 3 for 3, and that means less than $15.99. Which, boy, I just love moving it, because that kind of spark from that stone is amazing. And it's not even $1,000. What? 18 karat gold bands are more than $1,000. There's an unheated, untreated sapphire. There are your VS diamonds, and it's not going to be $9.99 either, as we go right on back up close and see this 18 karat gold classic masterpiece. I'll make it $888. First caller on that one. Wow. Now that is a stunner, and that's all natural. So no heating, no treating. That means it's naturally that clean. It's naturally that bright, which also means it's in its purest form here. That's really important, because again, gems, especially sapphires, we expect them to be treated quite a bit, at least with heat, sometimes more so, but usually heat is an acceptable treatment. But to see one that looks like that and that had no help whatsoever, Mother Nature just gets the credit for every bit of everything you see there, which is so specialty. So congrats if you get it. We only have one there. That's a new piece tonight as well. So we're going to see a lot of those new pieces for you, which is a lot of fun. So here's what we're going to do next. We've got a Mandarin pendant that I'm thinking about getting to. Should we get to the men's / ladies? We have a Diaspora. It's a color change. Boy, you're going to see more color change stones tonight than I think probably any show you've ever witnessed before. I mean, it really is. It is stacked with really important and rare exotics. But let's get to this Diaspora, because here's just a value. That yellow sapphire here at the moment, probably not going to be here long, because you see how pieces are going, right? And then here we go with the Diaspora, which is, yes, completely men's or ladies, total unisex style If you are a gal thinking about it, you're going to get a lot of gold. So you got to like that heavyweight feel. But it's also, it's item number 8692. I mean, look at this. Wild, isn't it? You can already see, and instead of being a lot of the yellows to it, it's got more of this green. And then almost a little bit of, I see like a light blue flashing through it. And then of course, when it's actually in the other kind of lighting, incandescent lighting, it's actually going to be a beautiful rosy pink color. So it's a big stone. It's $298 is the carat weight on the center. It's a cushion cut plus 32 points in the diamond halo. They're all larger individual stones that you have there. And we have just the one. Call me on that yellow sapphire for $888. That one's still here. And we are not waiting, guys. So many one-of-a-kinds. Most everything I'll show you throughout the broadcast is one-of-a-kind. So, just dial in early when you see the piece you love, and that will avoid some disappointment and heartache. But here we go with the Diaspora. $298, 32 points. Let's look at it on the hand, though, to see, and this is all mirror finished up the sides. See how the diamond's set in that plateau? The stone, of course, is going to be slightly elevated, but most stones are, really foregoing any bezel sets or burnishing. Most stones have to be set up a little bit, but this is what it looks like on. So right now, size more for a gal or a gent's pinky ring perhaps, but a really good way to, I think it sets it apart, shows off this larger size of the Diaspora, which is always more unique to get. Do you see it too? I'm still seeing, even from a distance, a little flash of the blue color coming through, which is so intriguing here. And then of course goes from this golden green kind of neutral champagne tone to a rosy pink. It's a really pretty, like a soft raspberry pink that it's going to change to, but of course it is one source. And boy, the public is starting to get to know about it. There are a lot of different people in the gem world that are working very hard to promote it and get the word out and educate the general population as to what this stone is all about. And therefore it is climbing and climbing and climbing in per carat value. So this is one where it's really rare. I mean, we think about one source stones, we usually think tanzanite, and that's, appropriate. But the thing is, tanzanite's been mined for a long time. It'll continue to be hopefully mined for a little bit, but this is a stone that is already done. The mine is gone and closed. So we're really talking about a super exclusive, and yet we're going to take all that size, all that gold, and take a $66.99 ring and take one of those rare, phenomenal one-source stones, but it changes color. So you have so many rarities coming together, and we're going to make it a whole lot more affordable than $6,000. Even half of that would be $3,350. I'm pleased with that price. Maybe you are too. That's where we're going for ecstatic reactions here. We don't want you to just be pleased. We want you to be wowed. And that's what our goal is. And we're going to make that happen right here, right now. It's not even $3,000, not even $2,000, not even $1,000 for a 3-carat Diaspora out of Turkey. And it's $999. There's only one. We'll even change the gold color on this one as well. So you have your choice of white gold, yellow gold, rose gold. Yellow gold's obviously ready to go. And we can size it from there. But think about changing it to any gold you want. If you want more contrast, you go with the white. If you want more tonal, you leave it in the yellow. If you want to show off the color change it turns into in incandescent light, that's when you go for the rosy tone in the gold. But hey, it's $999 for a huge Diaspora. That should not last. And I think it's one of our few ways that we can say, yeah, it'd be appropriate for a gents piece as well, where we haven't had a lot of color changing Diaspora for the gentleman. So that's a huge value there. Shall we show you this new diamond bypass ring? All diamonds, huge baguettes. Loving it. Or we could get to the Kunzite really fast because we've got so many great ideas here in one of a kind. So let's just keep on rolling. It sounds like this one may be gone. Virginia, you might be the first one on this one too. You are. All right, that one's gone too. Thank you so much. Here's the Kunzite. Look at this, a pear-shaped, towering, because it's got the double halo as well. 9243 is the number here, and that will be, it's a large Kunzite, 373, and yet double halo in diamonds, 53 points there, and loving it. Only this one again. Oh boy, are we going to see a lot of that. We're going to hear a lot of it. We're going to see a lot of that. And this is your chance to pick it up. And then we'll get to that earring wheel. It's only going to be about 10 minutes away till we get you the really, really superstar 3 out of 5 color changing stones and an earring wheel. It's so incredible. I still can't get over it. But how about this Kunzite really quickly out the door when it's supposed to be $19.99? It's a beautiful color. It's got that pinky purple. So really an orchid tone, right? Not just pink. Not just light pink, really gives you some great saturation to it, but it's also going to be less than $1,000. We're on a little, roll here. We'll make it $999 only on this one. And oh, look at the finishing. That is a full-on, look at that. The basket comes down, but then it's fully finished on the inside. That is a full under gallery. underneath the basket itself. This really gives you a sense of how it's built up from the sides to the profile. Look at that. And then the double halo in the pave as well. Let's try this one on and then we'll see who's got it. It's going to be, this one's another one where you can change the gold color as well. So you can have that in the yellow gold or the rose gold. If you don't prefer it in the white, which is usually how we go with Kunzite, that typically is the standard when it comes to combinations in gold color. But what a special superstar that is. A great way to treat yourself. This is an exotic stone, pink spodumene, otherwise known, of course, it's named after George Frederick Kunz, so it gets the name Kunzite, but it's a really strong saturation that we don't usually see. That is a very dark color compared to what most of it is, which is that lighter pink tone. Who got your Diaspora? Hi, Will. And that was you've talked to him twice already. Love that. All right, thank you, William, again. Thank you. All right, so $9.99 of the Kunzite. We'll see who's got it. Then, you ready for this? I'll do a little drive-by here. Look at that. Lots of baguettes. Just fabulous. Easy to wear bypass ring coming up. And then we have Sapphireites, and we have that, the blue-green tourmaline you're going to see is amazing. But I want to show you Mandarin because we don't get too many times that we see these in anything but a ring. Tonight's the night, 7961. Let us know who's got the Kunzite. We'll keep on rocking and rolling. How about this one? It is a Mandarin Garnet. It is one of the cleanest, most pristine examples of Mandarin. And it's a carat 68 in size, so it's got a great size too. I mean, don't let that, the fact that it's a pendant fool you. This has got a great size to it at a carat 68 in a rare garnet, but also 54 points in diamonds with that pendant. Even in the bail, the pendant is just really well done. Let me show it from a distance away. We'll get you the measurement and the look and on the neckline and all of that, but that's how it's going to look. So you really see the clarity is showing off there. The sparkle you have, the brilliance you have, this amazing, just true, like what we call the Fanta orange color. That's exactly what you want it to be. Never to, if you look at it like, oh, I've seen orange sapphires or orange diamonds, those are even darker. Those are usually going to be darker and a little less neon. This has a 3/4 inch top to bottom length, including the bail, and then we'll show it on for you as well, just to give you just yet another size perspective on it, just to really kind of get a feel for it here. But you can really see that color pop, and it looks amazing. And you know what we're going to do? Instead of, because it's a good size Mandarin, here we go, coming up close one more time here. We're going to show it to you, and then we're going to send it out. It's not going to be this $19.99 any longer. That is such a rarity in garnet. I hope if you have a ring, especially if you have a ring. Like we just saw a lot of rings this past week and Mandarins go out. Great way to pick it up. Not even $9.99. That's half off already. And we're not stopping there. It's going to be $888. That's it. $888 for a Mandarin Garnet with that kind of clarity. A specialty piece, no doubt. And $888 makes it all yours. You can even change the gold, which right now, got to show it from the back to even see what kind of gold it's in. It's in the yellow gold, but you can choose it in the white or the rose if you'd like to. So that's going to be another one where that's the thing. There are very few gold restrictions today. So even though we have a lot of one-of-a-kinds, they're still really customizable to be exactly how you want them. So let us know on the Mandarin at $888. That is just, you're asking for, and I'm shadowing it when I hold it here just because I got to give it a little assistance here to hold it up. But look at when there's no shadow, you really see how bright that stone is. It still matters. I mean, clarity is not easy to achieve with a Mandarin Garnet. It's really a struggle. They struggle with clarity all across the board. So to get that popping like it is and to see bright yellow flashes coming from a body color of a deep orange is really special. So $888, that one is here if you'd like it for the moment, but I'll just keep on going so then we can worry about, who's got them later. And then I want to show you this big diamond band. This will not stick around. This is just one of those truly what you'd see in a design house window that would be one of their showpieces and truly would be, we're talking easily $25,000 because let's come in closer and even admire the way that these baguettes, this is not just as simple as a baguette. A baguette, if you just leave it at that, is actually rectangular. So you don't actually get to do anything this creative with just a typical standard baguette. Now baguettes are still lovely, they're still specialty, they're still expensive because they have to be inherently very clean stones, or at least they should be. A cutter, I would say, was irresponsible if they're taking dirty material and not so great diamond quality and cutting them into emerald cuts or baguettes. I think that's irresponsible because you're really going to show that off. But this is item number 9099. And what you have are 66 points of tapered baguettes. Every single stone there you see is quite large, and that's what allows them to turn and twist into this beautiful, well, overall a bypass style that you have. Now, it's also 39 points in the round brilliance that's going to be aligning the rest of the way. So that's really special. Also, thank you, Mary. Hi, Mary in Florida. Happy holidays, Mary. Thank you so much. Appreciate your kind words. That's lovely of you to say, and lovely of you to tune in with us tonight. Appreciate you always. Here's one that, as I just said, we got all these gold color changes. This one stays in white, and rightfully so, because it's got to be, again, showing off these really high quality stones. These baguettes, tapered baguettes, act as mirrors off the surface. You're seeing a little shadow on the left side here, whereas you're seeing more of the clarity on this side over here on the right side. You can really see how bright and clean they are. That's really important. So let me show you. It's also done in 14 karat gold, but finished entirely around. So this is the style you wear every single day, and let those baguettes do their thing. Do you see how they're still giving you, people say, oh, they're like, will they give me brilliance, like rainbow brilliance? They sure do. Look at each one of those stones. You've got the yellows and the blues and the purples and the reds still bouncing off of those amazing, amazing tapered baguettes, and they're large individually. So again, it's more than just looking at, okay, total carat weight, 66 points in the tapered baguettes, but you tend to look at more than that just for, you know, really evaluating the quality. You have to look beyond that because you're looking at each one. You're looking at how they're custom cut for this design, set expertly. I mean, you can't even like really, you can't flinch at all when you're setting these stones. And think about that. I mean, when you start to think about if you ever put together a puzzle and those are cut for us, right, and kind of stamped, that's not how baguettes work. We have one. So you think about what it takes to put something like this together from the start process of just picking out the diamonds, getting the cutting just right so that they can even do this and make this curve along this bypass, and then the fact that they're set so beautifully where there is not a gap between them at all. This is really, really impressive. And all we've got to do right now, give it a great value. And I will, because it's supposed to be $39.99. We only have the one. Let's take a quick look at it. It's not going to be $39.99, I'll tell you that much. It's going to be so much less, but you have to see it on, because otherwise it's hard to really get a grasp on the size and the scale, because it is quite large. But see what I mean? I mean, this is just, oh, love it. I love that it's also a little wider. We see a lot of styles out there in the world like this, but they're really narrow on these channels and this kind of style. So it's really nice to have the boldness you have here. $39, $29. We have one. Only one again. So instead of even $1,999, when you've got the 66 points plus the 39, think about what that gives you here, because you're over a full carat in diamonds, which is really, really impressive. And that means you get that full carat 05, and we're ready to go ahead and blow it out. Nobody's on the phone lines yet. That is a little bit surprising when you think about where this ring is and what that's doing. And that could be your everyday. Look how low profile it sits on the hand. So even though there's that internal under gallery and all that gold weight, it's still going to be really easy to wear. Sits low profile, so you don't even have to pay $19. Shall we go lower? You know we will. I'm just going to make it the best value you can even imagine, but there's only this one, and I would not hesitate. That is just the flashes you get off each individual stone every time it moves. It's like this incredible light show going on off the surface of the diamonds, and then the round brilliance just frame it beautifully. And it's not even going to be $19, $18, $1,799. Look at those. Those stones say it all. And when they move and you really look at how big some of those tapered baguettes get through the middle there. Impressive value already, but not good enough to get it at home tonight. We're going to make it even better. It's $1,699 only. That is my one of a kind. I don't even have anything else in the inventory like that. So that's a huge value. And when you think about the wear, hopefully your everyday, whether it's a right hand ring, whether you wear it on the left hand, I think any finger of the hand as well. Probably barring pinkies or thumbs, just because it's a little wider. So I would say middle finger though, and index finger, you would be rocking that on anywhere across the hand, because it sits a little more low profile. I tend to recommend those, especially if you're wearing on the outside of a hand, like the index finger or a pinky, tend to want pieces that sit a little lower profile so that they're not just getting in the way of everything. And that certainly does that. So $16.99, only one there. And then we'll move right along and we'll show you what else is coming up. We've got a beautiful Congolese tourmaline. It's that blue-green. The look of Paraíba without the price of Paraíba. Then we've got some really important museum pieces. The earring wheel is like a minute away, so we have time for one more piece before we go there, and then get ready to feast your eyes on, I think, truly the rarest earring wheel we've ever had by far. Here's the blue-green I was telling you about. This is a precious stone. We don't even know yet, and believe it or not, it's been a couple of years since we've had this unveiling of this source, and then, of course, have had some stones here, but They still have not, with, you know, the last couple of years being as crazy as they've been, they haven't been able to do all that testing that's required to even determine if there's copper content or no to this Congolese material. So it's item number 9252. So we're still kind of, you know, in a holding pattern, waiting for verification one way or the other on that front. But that's why they're priced as if they're not. And yet this color would tell you, if you're just going on a site ID, 9252 would probably tell you that 204 looks like a copper-bearing tourmaline. It's got a little more green to it, but it's not green like an emerald or green like a sapphire. It really has that element, that extra element of blue to it. Love seeing that. Plus, the diamonds are 14 points, but look at how the halo, it's one of my favorite detailed designs we do, where the halo, it's something as simple as how it intertwines with the band, because there's these great cutouts on the sides, and so you can see the diamonds actually go through it. They kind of wrap and wind through it, which is a really good look. And it's a 204 on clearance, so we're going to do better than even $9.99. Thank you. We'll bring out a rare ruby by the yard piece coming up, and very excited about that. We haven't seen this in a while, and good news is we've got it back for you, but only 2. So we'll show that next for request. But here we go. Instead of even $8.99 or $8.88 or $7.99, blow it out. We'll make it $7.77. First caller on this one. That's it, and it's super clean. Look at that from the sides. Oftentimes from the front, maybe that a facet is masking an inclusion or two, but when you start to look through the sides like this and you really see into the stone, you can tell that's a really clean stone there. $7.77, and here's what it looks like on the hand as well. It's a little bit of a smaller size right now for me, but I'm just going to show it there so you can get an idea. So that's going to be $7.77, and then rubies. Okay, so this was here once upon a time. Never thought we'd see these again, but we have 2 available. And that's it. So if you want, and there are very few options when it comes to anything in color by the yard. We usually see diamonds by the yard, and we love those, and everybody's got to get those. And don't get me wrong, you're in the right if you've got one. And if you need one, let me know so we can always show those. But I have got a rare ruby here. I only have 2 available, and that's it. So we're going to show that. The good news is this was requested, so there might be one more beyond the requester, and that's really exciting. So let's get to 8220. We'll show it on the hand here first, and these are big. Just know you're getting a lot more carat weight here than you typically get even from our diamond versions of this necklace, but it's a station style. And boy, do they see what I mean? 2 carats 51 in round Burma rubies that are all rounds. We know when we see rings how rare it is to get a round. Well, it's no different here in the necklace, and you actually have them more or less all the way around. If I drape it, you can see they start right about where my fingers are holding it. So you get 2, 4, 6, 8, and 9 stones out of that 251 round. These are, of course, bezel set, so there's no right or wrong way to wear it. Reminder, I have 2 in yellow gold only operators, so please let me know because I know it's already a request. So there's probably 1 gone already. This is your adjustability, lobster claw, 16, 17, 18 inches, change it by the day. 1 is gone, 1 is left already. Thank you so much. This is our last one, and look at the size of those rubies, and then connected by a diamond cut chain, as we like to do. There's your lobster claw again, premium there, and you can see it here from a distance. Remember, adjustable, yellow gold only. 1 is gone, 1 is left. It's $9.99. That's it, and it's a big hit. I know the first time we had it, completely sold out in a matter of moments. That's when we had, okay, so the last, they're gone, both of them. Thank you. So it was Antonio and Jess who got those. All right, coming up next, we're going to show you, how about a Savarite that is new? Look at this one. Rare garnets are everywhere today. Look at this one. Wow. Now that's a Savarite. We never want them to be too dark. We never want them to be too light. This is your ideal when it comes to a Savarite. The item number is 9268. And it is looking so good. Congratulations on those ruby pieces. Oh, we've got our earring wheel. Well, we'll do this one and then we'll do the earring wheel, but got so excited about those rubies by the yard. Never thought I'd see those again. So very exciting. Here we go with our Sapphire. It's a carat 23, 1, 2, 3, and it's a 74 point in diamond weight as well. And you can change the gold on this one, but it's a really cool style. And you know what? When you get into big Sapphirites, this is not the Miralani Mint, so it's not the color changing. This is the original from Kenya with that eye-popping bright green. So many times these will err on the side of just being too dark or too saturated. So many times I almost hesitate to even show this all on its own without showing you an example of what they typically look like, because what they typically look like is a far cry from what you're seeing right now. This is vastly different than what is typical. What's typical is a stone that is so dark, so really intensely saturated with greens, you miss out on the greens almost entirely. They end up looking like they're onyx or black diamonds, because most Savarites are going to have, quite frankly, a little too much color. And that's a big fault of the Sapphire world. It's a rare stone no matter what. We understand that. We know that. But you usually just get too much color. This is just really spectacular. And we only have the one. And you're going to change the gold color if you want to. And we're going to make it affordable. Usually we see Sapphires like this. I mean, this kind of size, they're usually $39.99. It's not going to happen today. Got a brand new style here for you. Take a look at it. It's not even close to $4,000. And yes, Antonio. Thank you. Hi, Charlene. Thank you. She got a ruby by the yard. Thank you so much, Charlene. And Merry Christmas right back to you. We are going to be here. I like to remind everybody because a lot of people don't know. So if you are needing some company on Christmas morning, it falls on a Sunday, as we all know. So we will be here with you. I will be here with you. And throughout every show for the rest of the year, I will be here for you and beyond. Actually, just every show. I didn't really think of it. That sounds daunting. I got to stop saying that because that makes me all, it gives me some anxiety. but yeah, every show. Anyway, so here we go. 1, 2, 3 on this one. Let's blow it out. But yes, we'll be here. I just like to remind because I get that question a lot every year and people miss the show. They go, oh, I had no idea you guys were here. We're here. We're here. If we brought any day but Tuesday, we're here. Holiday or no holiday, rain or shine. So just keep that in mind. If we can keep you company on Christmas morning, we will be happy to do it. We'd be honored to have your company. So here we are instead of 39, and then we got the earring wheel coming up. We're not going to make this 3,000. How is this under $2,000? It's not even $2,000 or $19.99. Only this one, $19.99. Let me tell you, we got a better value coming your way just because we haven't seen Sapphire's in a while in the classic Kenyan style, and I am ready to move it out of here. And if we can give you a price you've never seen on a carat weight of this size, I think we're going to make somebody's day. Maybe your holiday season here. Let me show it to you. Look how clean. Again, perfect. Do you see how it's not showing up as a dark forest green, anything but? It's popping. This is what sometimes we say a really good Sapphire, it's what an emerald wishes it could be, because emeralds have a lot of inclusion. So even if you're to get that true grass green color out of an emerald, it's usually going to be really included within it. This is where you've got clarity. Not that this stone doesn't have clarity struggles. It does. But you've got a really good way to get a clean stone here. Take a look at this on. And you know what? Wow, it looks even better from a distance. We just went further away and somehow that stone looks better. It's not 19, 18, 17. Speaking of better, we got to make it better than even 1777. The ultimate in low here. When you talk about Sapphires of this size, it's not even 17, 16, one only $1,599 for a 123. Rare as can be, precious Kenyan green garnet. Love that. The chromium rich stone that you see there, and yet $1,500 is the price. $1,599. Yes, 15. We went even further for you. So that's a huge value there. $1,599, one only. And let's see who's got it. Then our earring wheel, which is spectacular coming up. Some of the rarest, most exotic gems ever in match pairs, in earrings, and affordable to boot. That's all happening next. So let's get you one last close-up look at that Sapphire. It might take a second. That was a 5, and let me make sure. Okay, good. It's off. So there you go. So $1,599 right there. Congratulations if you get it. We'll see who's got it. Nobody's got it yet. But again, a lot of pieces. That's when you know you're moving at the right speed, so that pieces are going after the fact. That means we're moving fast enough to show you a lot of jewelry tonight. So also, okay, let's get to earrings. We have to do this. It has to be on the early side because they're all super limited, and we know that, and we know about our earrings, and we love earrings, but we just don't get to see a lot of these stones ever showcased in this way. So we have a huge event coming up right here, right now for you. Welcome to the show. Glad you're with us. We've just got about 20 minutes or so left in this hour, and we're thrilled that you're here, especially right now, because I'll just let you know a little secret. The wheel we're about to see is going to be the most affordable material of the entire evening. So keep that in mind. This is, and if you're thinking, wait a minute, wait, earrings that are 3 out of 5? Phenomenal stones, and they're affordable. That's exactly why I love this holiday special. Earrings happen to be also that kind of one-size-fits-all deal because you don't need to worry about sizing. Does she wear earrings or does she not? That is usually something that no matter who it is, we know the answer to that question. So we're going to start with classic diamonds, but then I can honestly say in all my years, I've never seen a wheel like this where we're going to have 3 out of the 5 are going to be exotic stones, like color-changing exotic stones. And that is unique. So you can probably start guessing. A lot of people might be saying, I didn't even realize there are 3 color-changing stones. There are, but we don't see a lot of these very often. So let's start right here. They're spinning like a top here. So here we go. This is where we start. We also have classics. because we want to have something on the wheel for everybody because of this already affordable value that's coming up. Now I'm going to need a lot more room. That's going to be the first pair. So this is our pave stud, right? You get the look of a stud, but it's pave stones together in a cluster, so it still on first glance looks like it's one diamond. But then let's get into exotics and let's work our way to those exotics, because we've actually got rubies as well. And then you're going to see an amazing, oh, by the way, every single one of these earrings is also going to have diamonds to them also. So that's really exciting. You got diamonds to go with every single pair. So if you think it's going to be a simple stud, nope. This is the ruby version, which actually can sit really north to south or east to west or at a diagonal. I mean, you're obviously going to choose how you want to put them on, but that's going to be the ruby, which you're getting Burma ruby. And now we start with the color changing stones that we have right back here. This is the one you might think of first. Maybe not exactly prevalent in an earring, but that is the one we see out of the chrysoberyl family. That is called alexandrite. And that's the same setting style as what you see in the rubies off in the right, but that is our alexandrite material. And you're getting 50 points of alexandrites. And then we have, so now you know everything else we're going to put up is color changing material. Let's move those rubies up front because we've got a little bit bigger style coming up right here. Wow, now that's a fun cut. So this is also a color changing stone, and what we're looking at with this star-like halo around these fabulous rare color change garnets. These are the Tavita color change garnets that you have here. So that's going to give you more of a beautiful pinky red tone. And then guess what? This is also, and let me move these up front while we're at it, because we're going to show you in the back two different types of color change garnets. So here's the Tavita. Here is also the rare of the color changing that start as a blue. I cannot say enough about these. This is the ultimate in rarity. I know everything up here is rare, but when you have color changing stones, and those are again alexandrite, so I wanted you to see the difference between blue-green, chrysoberyl, and this is that blue garnet in the round that may have a little bit of green, but the truth is it's already trying to change color. It's going from a blue to a red. And that is really special. So you've got the ultimate rarity here. So the two garnets are in the same setting style. You just choose whether you want the more pinky version here or do you want the blue version. But both color changing, as is the chrysoberyl. That's alexandrite. Diamonds and rubies. And the rubies, I think honestly, here's a wheel where if you cannot decide, if you've got it narrowed down between 2 or 3 or heck even all 5, you take them all. That's the kind of affordability we're leaving you with. And you're probably already guessing, well, if I have seen, you've already deduced that she said it was going to be the most affordable item of the day. And we've already seen pieces for $9.99 and $8.99. So you're figuring, is that really right? Those are going to be less? It sure is. Anything you want. This is price per pair. I have more good news for you. Any of these can be done in any gold color. So you are also being the custom designer. You are going to choose your favorite gold color. You are going to choose what style you want, and hopefully you're going to choose more than one, because honestly, there is just no going wrong here. Collectors, come on in. The fact that they're not even $8.99 for any one of these 5 incredible designs, you got to dial in. You don't want to be too late. That's all I can say. If you're too late, you miss out, then what happens? Can we ever make anything like this again? Odds are no, because we don't even have any stones that look like that. And then to match them up, that's the other thing. You might not see a lot of color changing stones, not just because they themselves are rare, but because how do you even match stones that have that ability to change color? That's really tough to do. You can't match color change stones that easily because inherently there's more than one color present. Each stone might have a different level of color changeability. So all of that is factored in when you have to pair up 2 matched stones, and we've done it for you. So you're changing the gold, pick as many as you want, and no, they're not even $888. For that matter, we even had a $777 piece. Can you believe this? Any earring you want is going to be less than $777. I think that's grounds for clearing out the wheel. What do you think? Think it's going to be automatic? Think they're going to go? I do. Because every single one of them is set in gold, precious metal. You choose, get a couple, try more than one pair. I would highly recommend doing that if you can't decide. I mean, a lot of these are pretty similar. I mean, 2 are garnets. So choose maybe one or the other in the garnet, but then get a ruby or get a diamond stud, or think gifting. I know we've been talking about gifting for a while, and now we're kind of in crunch time, so maybe you're past the gifting stage, but think about, I mean, it's truly remarkable what we're about to do on this clearance wheel. So think about, could it be Valentine's Day gifts, birthday gifts, anniversary gifts, all of that that's happening, right? Anything at all, or just treat yourself because you know a value when you see one. and these are not going to be $777. This is a huge value. I have never seen anything like it. And I know we give a lot of love here to the color changing stones, but you have VS diamonds and rubies as your other two choices. So even if you're not getting a color change variety, you got special stones coming your way, and they're not even $777 or $699 or even $650 or even $500. $99. I told you this would be good, and we're going to be really busy on the phone line. So whatever you do, don't wait, because these are going to be selling very, very quickly. Want to make sure you get your favorite before it's completely gone and sold out. We don't want that to happen. And again, change the gold if you want to. It's any gold you want. So really mix and match them how you wish. If you want a couple of different styles, let's say you get the rubies and the yellow gold and stick with the diamonds and the white gold, whatever you want to do. But they're not even $599. This is when we're going to get a little cuckoo crazy, and that's a good thing. So take a look at it. Not even $599. Watch this. Okay, we're busy already. No surprise. Well, guess what? We're not leaving them there. They're not $599. Pick a pair. Get at least one. But I really, truly think you can get a whole wardrobe, pick a color change, get the diamonds, and get the rubies. Look at those 5 different pairs. And you're not paying $599. You're not paying $589, $579, $569, $559 for solid gold, and every single one of them's got diamonds. Well, they're not even $550 at all. We're going to blow them out right now. Get on those phone lines. Make them $549 a pair while they last. $549. Get as many as you need, and boy, are those going to go quickly. Yes. Yes, absolutely. So the diamond studs have 51 points in rounds. I'm going to show them on the hand here. That's what I'll do for all of them here. So you can see here, we'll start with the diamonds. There's the diamond look from a distance here, and we're busy, so bear with us if you're waiting on hold. There's going to be a little hold time. And this is I would say a little more than a 1/4 inch diameter, and then I'll hold them up. Victor, how about you? What would you like? Which one? Pink. So remember, if you guys, for our viewers at home, when you say garnet, color change garnet, tell them if you want the blue or the pink. That's the best way to describe it, blue or pink. Yes. Jess has got diamond earrings, 1 pair of those already spoken for, and then we'll show the rest here. Obviously, the styles are going to be the same on the ruby and the Alex, and then the 2 different color change garnets, the styles are the same, so we can kind of get you acquainted with those. Here's what that diamond stud looks like on its own, just to show you size-wise on that one. So there's a little size perspective there. I mean, it does end up looking like one individual round stone at first. Let's go back to our wheel. Very busy here, and we're going to show you each and every style here on the hand as well, so you can get a little bit of an idea. I mean, they're all pretty much comparable in size. You can see there how none of them are going too extreme one way or the other, so you get a better idea, but they're really special. I mean, that's a specialty look there, no doubt. And look at all the rubies are glowing. We still use a top quality ruby. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show those next here. Now, they've got the post closer to one side, or one, I'll say the top here. So they're really meant to sit north-south like this, and I'll show you here on the hand so you can see. This is the ruby, so it's got that little hexagon style. Look at the glow from a distance there. Isn't that amazing? Hexagon type of style, but it's elongated, so you get that solid halo around. And then this is what we mean by giving away jewelry here at the end of the year. We really are. These are never $549, ever. They never would be. They never could be. We're just giving you a gift here. This style, which is the same that you have in the Alexandrite, is going to be 3/8 of an inch. And that's going to be 3/8 top to bottom. So that's in right now the yellow gold. You can see the post there is towards one top end. So that's what the ruby and the Alexandrite look like style-wise and size-wise. And then we'll show you this more star-like halo that you have here with the garnets. That's either your color changing, the blue garnets we call them, or the pinks, because they both change color. So we'll just, we'll have you ask for the blue garnets or the pink garnets, this being the pink here, and we'll show you the diameter here so you get a good idea of what that looks like. That's also about 3/8 of an inch. So not too different from the rubies and the Alexandrite and their drop. Yes. What's that? Color change. Now be sure, and there are 3 up there. So pink garnets, blue garnets, or Alexandrites. So that, yeah, operators, make sure you ask them, do they want the pink color changing garnets, which are back here, the blue color changing garnets, or Alexandrites, which are of course color changing chrysoberyls. So they go from a blue green to a red, kind of a red purple. So any last questions you have? $549. They're extremely popular, as they well should be. And congratulations to everybody who got a fabulous pair of earrings. We're so excited for you. So $549, final 60 seconds, and then we will wrap this up. Our earring special, looking good. And again, most affordable items, and the fact that there's gold and diamonds and stones as exotic as those are, and you're paying less than $550 is not really something that makes a lot of sense. But that'll go to show you what we're doing here. for all these shows as we approach Christmas, which is, of course, I can't believe, only like, do we call it 4 or do we call it 3 now? Because we're towards the end of the 21st. So a lot of us could probably say 3 days. We're 3 days away, and I can't believe it. So here we are, and then after Christmas, oh my goodness, I mean, just a party in jewelry, all for the rest of, I can say all year long, because it's going to be happening. So big, big festivities planned for you. We hope you can join us throughout. Really busy with that last 1 minute clock. So a lot of people straggling in here, getting their favorites. Check and see if what we have in your choice is still available. Like I said, to get to, if you cannot decide, because I think there's a wide variety that, you know, are different enough where if you just cannot decide between a couple, get a couple. Spend a little over $1,000 and get 2 fabulous pairs of earrings, or a little over $1,500 and get 3 fabulous pairs of earrings. You would have the makings of a stud wardrobe, and they're right there at that really hard to believe value. That's a strong value right there. And just, if anything else, the rubies that look like that, when you're getting top quality Burma here, and you've got the clarity that those are, we have seen some tremendous rubies of late in rings. You're getting just as much quality, just as much from this stud earring as you are from all those showcase pieces we see in rings, some of which are $7,000, $8,000, $10,000 rings. Yes. White diamond baguette ring. Who got it? My bypass ring. I love that ring. Who? Waltro? Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much. It's the first time I've heard that name. I love it. Thank you so much. All right, so the baguette ring is gone, and that means we've only got a few left here. We had that blue-green tourmaline, the Mandarin pendant, and the Kunzite. That's where we stand. And $549 on any earrings. Check and see what we have left there. And the Sapphire that we just showed you right before the earring special kicked off. The Sapphire. Do not miss the Sapphire. Love having that one. That price, $15.99. That'll go. And then get ready, top of the hour. Yes, Jess. Ooh. Yes. Wow. Was that the one from, that wasn't the one from Monday, was it? Oh, good. Oh, wonderful. Thank you, Shannon. I'm so happy you love your Pad Barasha. Wear it in good health. Take good care of that baby. That's rare. Pad Barasha in a bridge. Wow. Love it. And then, oh, you want to see a new one? Actually, for my Alexandrite lovers, and we're still busy on the phone lines here on the earrings, obviously. So what I'd have you do is kind of take a mental screenshot. Is that weird to say? Take a little mental idea of what we have, and then ask your operators about those when you do get through, and we'll see if we still have available. But that, did anybody take more than one pair from you, Antonio? You had somebody taking 2 pairs? A ruby and Alexandrite for? Gabrielle. Was that Gabrielle W by any? Yeah. I just wanted to see you do that. That's all. Yeah. Okay. That's G Dub. All right. G Dub. G. We just call her G. And thank you. Thank you, Gabrielle. I wonder if she got her spinel ever. She had me set aside a spinel for her last weekend. I'm not sure she got that one. All right. So coming up, let's move along. We have a really cool, so what I was going to say is if you picked up or thinking about picking up the Alexandrite earrings you see right here, cannot believe we have Alexandrites for $549. It's a little bit weird. I mean, it's let's be honest, that is not an appropriate price tag for Alexandrites or VS diamonds or certainly blue garnets or pink color changing garnets or Burma rubies. So congratulations again. And that's why I moved those aside to bring this in, which I think, wouldn't you think this would look beautiful? Coordinating with the Alexandrite earrings we just had. It's, yeah, absolutely. It's an oval once again. So, and similar shape to the outward design here on the ring versus, I'll just show you. Let me grab an earring here and I'll show you what I mean. I mean, there's a certain matching. Now, these are different gold colors, but look at how this coordinates so well, right? So whoever gets this ring, you got to get the Alexandrite earrings if we still have a pair. The ring is 9276. It's brand new, so really excited to bring this one. It's an 85 pointer, and it's a little bit more elongated than a typical oval, and it's 85 points with, yes, we added pink diamonds. I had this ring with Paraíba the other day, and it's, I think, still here, just FYI if you want to see it. But this is a first halo of pink diamonds. Of course, this is a diamond shape, kind of what we would call, well, a rhombus cut is the technical geometry term, is that rhombus shape that's on the outside. So it takes that elongated oval and gives it a really nice elongation to the hand in the way the double halo is done. But we start with 20 points in pink diamonds, then you get another 60 points in the white diamonds as well. There is only one here. So it is definitely time to dial in if you like it, because obviously this one, the way we're pricing alexandrites here, it's going to go right hand in hand with what we saw in those fabulous earrings. I mean, it's not $550, but you know, it's a bigger stone. It's a light 1 carat, so it's a little bit larger. We know how tremendously rare alexandrites get when they are anywhere near a carat. And so we have that going on. But pink diamonds, white diamonds, 80 points in total, but 20 points in pink. And you can see how saturated they are in the rose gold. Looking fabulous. One only. Oh, and I'm going to blow it out. It's brand new and it doesn't matter. I'm bringing it at a really big value because it was supposed to be $4,000. I just saw it turn red. It's turning red and it's not even in the proper light. What in the world? Hold on. This is a little larger size, so I'm going to just try to hold it here for you. Look at this. So that stone, just like the earrings we saw, starts in fluorescent lighting as a blue-green. It's beautiful. I mean, it looks great. It almost looks like a Paraíba. But in incandescent light, it goes to a purple-red. Very, very, very special. Rare as can be. They don't happen in large sizes. This is out of Brazil. Corrego do Fogo Mine. So the stream of fire. As it is so perfectly, it's an apropos name. With that color change you get from this color changing chrysoberyl, I'll make it easy. It's no longer $48.99 or $46.99. We're going to do better than that. All we need is one collar. I'm going to blow it out. It's a brand new style. I love coupling rare with rare. I like seeing that together. So alexandrite with pink diamonds, and I think that's a first for us here as we go back up close. I do. I think that's the first time we've seen pink diamonds frame an alexandrite, and the way I'm loving it, I think we might need to see more of that. It's a really, really good look. But instead of $46.99, that's not your price. Got a much better value happening right now, that's for sure. We're going to blow it out, and we just need, I think we have somebody hopefully thinking about it, I hope, thinking about it already. I know we still have earrings going out the door like crazy, no surprise there. Get those diamond earrings too, got to get the diamonds. But how about taking this a lot lower than $4,000 or $3,000 or even $2,000? Oh yeah, it's only $19.99. First caller, that's it. One only on the alexandrite to get an 85 pointer, and it will stay as it is because you wouldn't want that any other way. Pink diamonds in the pink gold and white diamonds in the white gold. Great way to go there. And $1,999 for an 85 point alexandrite. That's hard to believe. That's a really awesome value there. So huge moment for our alexandrite lovers, $19.99. Wow, that's a good one. And top of the hour is only 4 minutes away, so getting to it here. And then, nobody's asked about this yet. I flashed it, showed it. Consider yourself a little bit warned here. When we talk about diamonds of this kind of carat weight, I'm going to flash it again, then I think we're going to show it, because I don't think this has any chance of sticking around. As a matter of fact, I always think we have to do it earlier because there's going to be so many people recognizing this value. This pendant is $61.79. It comes with a chain that you can pop right off and use it with other things. It's a double diamonds by the yard, essentially. It's got, well, 2 chains that are all attached. Let me show you, because this all comes back as one. So this is not something you have to worry about. I know layering is a big look, but sometimes layering is very difficult to do. I mean, check out this double chain. And then you've got your lobster claw. What they did was they gave you 4 different lengths, but it's still going to span between 16 and 18 inches on the necklace. And yes, this whole pendant comes off the chain, which is a double chain, but I want you to know it's all one piece. So it's not like it's getting tangled and all of that, because it's 2 brought together by the back, but that's really important. Now, the big to do here is the 4 carat 66 diamond weight in this pear-shaped pendant. The bail, the 4 rows, I mean, we're going to show it up close. It's amazing. But look at how you're getting all these bigger diamonds throughout the chain itself. We'll show it here from, I want to give you a measurement first before we go any further. So what you can do is use that chain with other things. Feel free. Use that chain with all of your pendants. As long as your bail is big enough to accommodate one of those bezel set diamonds, you can put it with anything you want to. And therefore, you've got kind of a higher end superstar double chain. It's 2 inches just on the pendant. So that's why, even if you don't normally wear 16 inches, you might want to wear this a little higher than you normally do to accommodate for that extra 2-inch length you get on the drop itself. Stunning. It's got VS diamonds all the way through. It's even baguettes, which you can't even see yet from until you see it from a distance, but I want to show you here. So you can get a really good idea of the size perspective before we actually do this crazy price tag. That's just for size reference. That's all that is. Just to give you an idea of the chain and the size and the drop that it gives you. We'll go back and then to the hand, and then you know what I'll do? Yeah, Tony, you know what? Stay there. I'll just go up close. I want them to see this. There's more than just round brilliance. You're getting baguettes as well. Do you see? There's actually 4 different tiers of round brilliance, and then you get between them, between the two, you get the, look at that, the tapered baguettes. We have an incredible value. It's going to fly. This is just one of those diamond deals that you would never expect to see on VS Diamonds. Just done. And with the chain, with the necklace, I'm going to call it a necklace because it's a double chain. And it's not even going to be right here, $69.99. Now it's only one. It's only in the yellow gold. I mean, look at that. That's the piece. That's the price right there, $69.99. But I'm taking extra special markdowns for the rest of the year. That's what we're going to do. So you don't pay $69.99, as we saw right there, and it's only yellow. Comes with the necklace. Fabulous value. Tell you what, if you'd like it, do we have anybody thinking about it so far? Nobody. It's wide open to the first caller. So you can actually, technically, you got a shot right now to come on in and be a part of this. But we have 30 seconds till the top of the hour. No way this is going to stick around. Can't, won't. It's too big a value. Because that price, because remember, it's not just about the 466. There's an incredible chain here. There is so much gold happening in this piece. And it's not $69, $59, or $49.99. This is just a heck of a value. It's just one of those that we're just blowing it out here. That's why it's here in the first hour, just to make sure, because the later we wait on something like this, the more people are just going to miss out altogether. We don't want that to happen. We want, you guys are rewarded for being early, and this is how we do it. Instead of even $49 or better yet, $39.99, not stopping there. And so that's where your cue is. If you like it already and you're thinking, I never dreamed to go that low, but it's not even $3,999, takes it well below $1,000 a carat. This is one of the largest diamond pieces overall we have. And I'm not stopping at $39.99. This is crazy. Already should be gone. We could give that 30 seconds, it would be. But you know my philosophy. My pricing philosophy is simple. We don't just ask for what we know we can get. We give you the very best value possible. This is a great price right now, but it's not going to be $39.99. First caller on this one. Victor, are you thinking about this? I'm going to take another $1,000 off that price. I'm going to make it $2,999 instead. And it's gone. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Ooh, takes us to the top of the hour. Well done on that one. Thank you. Thank you. Well, welcome to our show. Glad you're with us here tonight. This is TVON. I'm Lauren Blair. Glad you're with us. We've got 2 hours left on a Wednesday night. Glad you're here because tonight, well, if you've seen any of the first hour, you've seen the values. I think you're getting a really, really good idea of what exactly is going on with price tags tonight that is going to make you sit back and go, wow, I got to shop. I got to shop. I'm not done shopping quite yet. Get yourself something for the new year. Treat yourself to a little Merry Christmas to me gift. It is really a special time to do that. We got yellow diamonds. Got a big one coming up. We've got a gorgeous Asher cut. It's a tanzanite. It's a 5 carat 76. In a bridge. Oh, and you know what else we have? Something really limited that, speaking of earrings, so didn't want to leave the gals out that we just had that great wheel of like all those different studs. Let's not leave out our drop lovers. We have an earring here that's so limited, I better do it right now. Take a look at this. And again, any requests you have, this is the time to get them in. We are loving taking requests here at this end of the year juncture. So we've already had a couple. They're gone out the door. So keep those coming. Never hesitate to just give us a call and let us know what you're looking for. But how about these? So my, I think it's my last, is it my last earring tonight? I think so. We've had so many already, but let's come in closer from that last beautiful pendant and let's talk about this really beautiful multicolored design. How pretty are these tones together? Perfect, perfect, perfect pink, purple, green, and blue. These are sapphires, and most of which are fancy cuts. Only have a couple of pairs, rare to even see that. And we have item number 8678. Isn't this really special? We can do any gold you want, so white gold now. But take a look because the top of the earring is going to be the lever back leading into the pink marquise, then that bright, gorgeous neon purple, then green, then blue. The pink, the purple, the green, they're marquise cuts. The blue is the larger, it's the oval. It's a cornflower blue oval. And keep in mind, these are all unheated. I can't believe it. They're unheated stones. Well, well, well. We got a total carat weight for you as well. It's a drop, but nothing too lengthy. You'll see them here in a bit. But the lever back is what's going to keep that all facing forward at all times. Between the stones themselves, all the sapphires, you're going to get diamonds. which are lovely. So the total sapphire weight is 3 carats in an earring. Then you get the diamonds as well. The diamond weight is 6 points. So they're more or less just, you know, they're accents, but they're giving you, just breaking up that color with a little extra sparkle, although the stones are definitely delivering the sparkle themselves. Not something we always expect to see from sapphires, but it's happening. And we only have a couple of pairs in their white, yellow, or rose. So you are deciding, customize them how you want to. But that is a really good look. I love that. So when you do multicolor designs in jewelry, and there are a lot of them out there, but they don't always aesthetically work, because you really have to take and keep in mind how the tones match up. You know, in this, a perfect example, sapphires, just take the pink for example, can be light, 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 like super like diamond pink color, or they can be really almost red. And same goes for all these different colors here. The purple, same thing. The greens, the same thing. And the blues. Even blues can be really deep in color. They can be a little lighter. These are those true cornflower blues, the ideal color in the blue. But you have all of this happening in this drop, and yet the colors just work so well. Nothing is too extreme here. Nothing's too light pastel. Nothing's too overly saturated. So the colors complement each other so beautifully. And they were, so this is not a secret, guys. The last time these were on the air, they were $29.99. We're going to do something wild here just because we only have a couple, and this is a labor of love to put these together. Because you're not just matching 2 stones, you're matching 8 stones. You're matching cuts, you're matching colors. You're matching that tone and saturation we were just talking about. Here's that look from a distance away so we can show you the measurement. But they are not going to be $29.99. Take a look. Your length here is 1 3/4 inches from the lever back to the base of the drop, so you can see right there, 1 3/4 inches. But the stone length, that's going to be about 1 1/4 inches stone lengthwise, but really beautiful. I love them in the white, just, you know, giving the white diamonds a backdrop. I think that's appropriate, but they'd be gorgeous in yellow gold too. I would stick with either the yellow or the white, to be honest, but they're so not $29.99. Huge value. I'll go ahead and borrow this one and try it on, and then you can see this up close example, but really amazing matching properties here. And they're not going to be $3,000 anymore. That's the best part of all. So that you don't have to pay anywhere near it. Not even $2,000, not even one. This is a $999 earring tonight when it's $3,000 all day. And yet tonight, just bringing them down to $999, and then we'll show you a quick look at them on here so you can just see. This is also a great example of, hey, you need an earring that goes with most everything. You don't want to, you know, get 5, 6, 7 different pairs of earrings. You just want to put on one and have it work. Well, look at those kind of colors and see how even from a distance away, when this is not very well lit over here, but you see from this distance away how amazing those colors are. The pink leads into the purple, purple into almost a little bit of a blue-green, and then that true best of the best cornflower blue that is shining like you see it is right there. That's a stunning, stunning, stunning earring, and $9.99 gets them to you. So we'll give those 60 seconds. We've only got a couple pairs, and that's going to be it. So they're going to be gone, and a really, really good look. That's the white gold. That's what I recommend the most, but yellow gold or rose gold, fine with us. All right, take a look back up close, and we'll get them both together here so you can see how stunning the matching is on this pair. Lovely to do that. Just don't see many sapphire earrings with this kind. I mean, we saw a band the other day. Remember the sapphire band? It was so popular. It was princess cuts through a band, and it was a really nice heavy band, and it sold out so quickly. So we know this look. It just gives you all these different colors. So our first pair is gone. Thank you. We have 2 pairs left. Looks like second pair verifying as well. So that would leave us with 1. So huge value. They're going quickly. No exception. Just the only sapphire multi-look we have in an earring for you in the inventory. So if you like it and you want to drop, we had all those studs earlier. Check and see what's still there on the stud front, but we're really excited to have this drop earring. So $9.99, last call. There are 2 other wheels coming up. We've got a high-end museum wheel. Also have a little trio of pieces that are going to be very high-end as well, but they're all really affordable. And speaking of earrings, I do have one more pair of earrings. I knew it the second I said it. I thought, no, we've got one more. And lately, we've been seeing some really large tanzanite earrings out the door. Look at these. I do have a large tanzanite drop earring if you'd like, and that is here at a huge discount. Biggest discount we've seen on 10 carats in tanzanite, almost 5 carats each stone, $9.91 total weight. So we have those coming up as well. So those will be here, and that value is a little nuts because I've had 3 pairs of around 10 carat tanzanite earrings lately, and they are all gone, and they've been, you know, right around $10,000. A lot better deal coming up tonight. on some nearly 10 karat material. Okay, so speaking of tanzanite, I'll flash this. Look at this. Okay, whatever's going on, what is happening? Is this some, I'm just noticing that maybe the tweezers are showing through it and it's glowing red. This is one of those top stones set aside 4 years ago, bringing out some of our museum quality tanzanites coming up as well in this show. Plus big rubies here, big diamond studs are here. They're in carat or more each one. All of that's happening, plus our carat 70 yellow diamond. Last pair of earrings. We are officially down to 1 pair on the sapphires. Let me know, that may be gone now. And then we even have award-winning designs. Although, don't you think most of our pieces should be award-winning designs, right? Whether they've actually been judged at a competition or not, you know, they're judged every day by you guys, right? And then they're winners. But we have a really, really, really special look at some very important topaz in an award winner that I personally love. We have a turquoise that's just gigantic. Let's get to this one, 610 on a brand new turquoise. Take a look at 9176 coming up. Last pair of sapphire earrings still here. I'm just gonna keep moving, and then, wow, look at this turquoise. Got a good one here for you, and it is sharp. That is a Sleeping Beauty turquoise. A 6 carat 10 is really impressive. And you've got diamonds all the way around. What was this mounting with the other day? It was something really important too. And we had this mounting, that luxury extra like leafy design on that outer halo. It's item number 9176. It's a brand new one here, and sounds like we might be very fun on that last pair of the sapphire drop earrings. So thank you on those. And then a quick wheel coming up, and lots and lots and lots to get to, that's for sure. So this is our 610, and it has a carat 13 in diamonds. A carat 13. And look what's happening. The halo immediately around it, and then outside of that, these bigger leaf-like designs. And look at how big the diamonds get on this outside here. Stunning Sleeping Beauty, great stone. The fact it's around and still maintained a 6 carat plus size is remarkable. And all we got to do right now, we can change the gold color on this one. Who got your pair of earrings? Amelia, hi. Thank you. Happy holidays, Amelia. Wonderful. Thank you so much. You know what? I see this, $49.99 right here, brand new. Let's take a look at it on. Get you a little size perspective here on the stone itself. It's a good one. And what we're going to, wow, see, this helps. It's one thing to look at it here and you realize, oh yeah, it's a nice big stone. Then you see it on and realize that goes side to side across the finger. Not uncomfortable at all, sets up higher. The band is gonna meet right up with your side fingers here. It's gonna be super, super comfortable. It's got a lot of gold gleaming from all the profile as well. And you see right there, it's reflecting. I mean, that's a really good look. We're gonna put our big turquoise on the auction block. I know we don't have a lot in this size, and this is the way to get that big dose of color, that really special. We know it as that distinctive, best of the best in color here, that really beautiful matrix free. No worries about that. You don't have to see that veining or any of that. That's like most turquoise is going to give you a lot of greens, number one, not just solid blue. And then you get usually a lot of that what we call matrix in a stone. This is that flawless, pure cab, just a beautiful cabochon. You know what? Put it on the auction block. We'll start low. We want to make sure everybody, and I know a carat 13 in diamond shouldn't do that, but we are ready to help you own a precious piece, a really precious piece of turquoise, and any gold. So if you would prefer, I don't know, with the big diamonds there and the way the diamonds really fill up that design, I love it in the white, but yeah, yellow gold is a great pairing as well. So that's up to you. Choose the rose as well, but it's not even going to be 30, you know what, let's not even do 39 or 3,500 open. It's an auction, you decide. I just need to make sure that this bid starts low enough where we can get a lot of people in. That's the idea. So instead of 35 or 3,000 or 25, we're not starting at $2,500 or even $2,000. It's time to let the 610 find its home, and this is how we do it. Best quality out there. You don't think turquoise is expensive? It's all about the quality. It's about the source and then the individual quality of that stone. And here you check off all the boxes you could ever want, and it's going to start at $1,500 to get an open and only $25 increments from there. So that should get us started on a 610. Amazing Sleeping Beauty, a $5,000 ring that now is $1,500 to get it started. If you want to jump on in and have a good time getting a really big savings, that's the way to do it. And one more time on the hand because it's so beautifully done. The way this is just size-wise is really tough to even understand or fully grasp until you see it on the hand, and then you realize, okay, now I get it. Now I see what we mean about that oversized. That's why I'm trying to think what we saw the other day with this design. Was it a Mandarin? And it was just, again, equally as rare. You're talking about rare stones deserve a lot of diamonds. You're getting that here. We've got 60 seconds to get it started. If we don't get it, we move on. And we've got a lot to show you tonight. Oh, and I do have a yellow and white diamond bracelet. It's been here a bunch. The good news is tonight gets its lowest price ever to make sure it goes out the door. So we have that coming up. This turquoise still awaiting and open there. Big opal. Look at this. You like opal pendants, or if you like big pieces, you might be intrigued to see that. That's a really good opal. It's still a crystal opal, but it's got some body color. So you see deeper, richer saturation of each of the colors through it. Also have, do you remember this bracelet? I know I do. It's a tennis bracelet interrupted. Your tennis bracelet is interrupted by big yellow diamonds. 5 of them. So we'll show that because that's marked down. That's got to go. My goodness, it's got like 18 markdowns here. So it's ready. It's ready, ready. Okay, so coming up next, we'll do that bracelet 5206 because this is another one only. And oh, how I wish we had more because I know yellow diamonds in a bracelet with just the fabulous values that we brought you in yellow diamonds overall, usually in rings. This is obviously something I think a lot of people could, enjoy in a collection, to have something to coordinate back to a yellow diamond ring that they might have, or pendants or earrings for that matter. We've tried to bring you a little bit of everything in yellow diamonds, but take a look at that carat weight. It's a 143 total carat weight here in the VS yellow diamonds. They're graded because they're significant enough in size. As a matter of fact, each one is close to 29 points. So just that kind of gives you close to that third of a carat mark. But you get these beautiful ovals all the way through, and they're going to match. And you're going to see they're in their own yellow gold basket, and then the rest is white gold with the white diamonds. And this is a true tennis bracelet style, just with the addition of bigger stones in every so often. They're spaced perfectly together, so they're going to go all the way around. So because a bracelet like this is meant to twist and move and turn, so I never understand when designers just put a stone in one place. That's not hardly ever going to be seen at that rate, right? Gravity's going to pull it inward towards the wrist. So it's nice when you just put the stones evenly all the way around, so you always get to see them and appreciate them. But it also is 143 in the oval VS yellow diamonds and then 93 points in the white diamonds. So all together, a 2 carat 36 diamond weight. Yes. Do you just want to sell it to them? Okay. See if they're cool with that. All right. Yeah. Do it. Do it. All right, so here we are. Let's try this on. Yellow and white diamonds together. It is a 7-inch. You know what? I better check that because they didn't write it. So let me check really quickly to make sure it is what I think it is, because we never know. So give me just a second here just to give you an exact measurement on it. It is 7 inches. Okay, so we got that covered. And then this is what it looks like on. So you can see what I mean by every so often there's that yellow diamond you have. So as we kind of show you the whole length of it here, you're going to have an insert closure. This is the box clasp. So one side inserts into the other, so you have it diamond covered. So again, continuous seamless diamonds. But then every so often you've got a yellow diamond as well, giving you this beautiful look. And those are all brilliant ovals to match so many of the rings. We even have a ring today that's going to be an oval brilliant yellow diamond as well. But this one bracelet, it's our last call, last chance. It's as it is, white and yellow gold, so that goes with virtually everything. And you've got your big yellow diamonds. It's really well finished too. It's got great basket work all the way through. That's the back of it. Let's go up close, bring you the biggest value we've seen yet. And this is the most markdown we can do on this bracelet. By far, it's just meant to go. And you know what? I can't make any guarantees at this point, but we can ship that tomorrow. I mean, you can't adjust it in any way, so it's ready to go. So we can ship it out tomorrow, and I guess just depending on where you are, determines when you're going to get it. You could very well have this in time for Christmas. So how about a better value than, where did it start here? I can't even, gosh, there's so many prices on this bag. Okay, it started at, okay, so $79.99 is where it started. It has come down a bunch. But today's the final markdown. There's no lower that this can go. And this will tell you it, because when you've got gold, just if you took every diamond out of it, if you considered there to be, if like literally, if you just sat here and we took every diamond out of every basket, if you took the yellow diamonds out, the white diamonds out, you had nothing left but gold, this price that I'm about to give is going to truly be better than you could get on just the gold. I mean, we know today's gold rates, and it fluctuates by the day, but we know where it's been hanging out for years now. And so that's what means you can't get something like this on its own, just gold. And we know this because big designers are getting, what do they get for their bangles? $9 grand, you know, depending on the designer name, sometimes they're more, where are they made, how much gram weight, but anything with diamonds. And this giving you so many of them, and we can't just look at it as an overall diamond weight. We have to really consider and think about how do we get there? And that's some really, really big 28 plus point yellow diamonds individually, 5 of those. That's incredibly important. Those could be center stones and rings all by themselves. And yet you're not paying $79.99. Take a look. We got one. Let's blow it out. 7 inches in length as it is in the gold. Not even half of this price at $4,000. There's the automatic. There's where it should go. If it's $4,000 for a bracelet like that, gone. But it's not $39.99. We're going even lower. This is our final markdown. Lots of pieces coming out here at the end of the year from the vault that we have determined it's their time. They've got to go. And let's make room for the new in the new year. So instead of $39 or $38 or $37 or $36.99, all-time best, it will go. It's not even going to be $36.99. This is a first caller situation. That's all I got. Can't make another one. Could never make it at this price, that's for sure. It's only $3,599. That's it. $35.99. One caller, that'll be gone. It's just the ultimate in yellow diamonds and white diamonds together. I love that it's still a tennis bracelet style at its core. It's just like it's given a little bit of extra here, and you have all that happening for $35.99. Huge value. Take advantage of it. We'll give it 30 seconds. We got to go. Big tanzanite drop earrings. We should probably show those on the early side. And then we have it's a new zircon, and I even have a new sapphire. Oh, we have so many great pieces. And I brought out a 322 Burma. 322. We had a 351 the other day. I have a 322 Burma ruby, elongated oval, and a fabulous Paraíba. So we'll see who's got the bracelet. That is such an incredible buy. That may be one of our best bracelet buys we have ever seen, and we've seen a lot of them, from wonder bangles to tennis bracelets to everything imaginable. But it's all about the yellow diamonds. We have very few bracelets that are going to give us any kind of significant yellow diamond weight, and this does. Okay, so that's hanging out. Let's get to the earrings. So what I have to really warn you about here is this is not going to last. We've had drop earrings lately that have had this carat weight. They've been flying well, let me just show you. This is the first one, and I realize this is going to be an interesting way that they sit because it's a really interesting design. But let's take a look at it. This is number 1, then we've got the match set here. It's item number 6187. I got to warn you, this is going to be so gone so quickly and only one pair. And I know that they're going to sit a little differently here because there is a left and a right design. So one side, I mean, when you look at these as a pair, you're going to see what I mean by there's one side, like here, it's this side here that's more flat, and then it goes out on the other side. So that's really meant to be your left and right so that they will be mirror images of each other. So you're creating 2 separate pieces of jewelry to make this earring work. It's item number 6187. There is 991 total weight here of your tanzanites. Yes, they're blue wing block D. You can see their pear shapes. They're going to start with the bigger part of the pear and then drop into that point, which is really what makes these so pretty when you see them on. But also 53 points in diamond weight. That's pave and bezel. And you can see even the lever back has the pave in the front there. Such a cool earring. One only will even change the gold, and I kind of am amazed we're doing that, but we are. So if you would like to change them to yellow gold, you can. Take a look at this. This is what they look like. Then we'll show you side by side. So this probably going to be, you would probably want your facial features on this side, where that almost like flat side here on your left, and then this side over here goes a little more out, and that's what's really cool about this. But again, you wear them how you want to. It's a great drop. Let me show you the length, but come on in, because I know they're not going to sit around here. This is another one of those. Take the museum, take this, what was 10,000, actually they were 13,000 to start, but we've been seeing markdowns on big earrings lately that have been $10,000 and they're gone. This is a 13,000, it was $12,999 to start, and now it's nowhere near. And you can see it's got an 1.75 inch top to bottom length. They are a lever back style hoop. So you've got that base, that back part will hinge and just kind of flips downward and then it locks into place. This is wild. And all we have to do is take another look at the close up and then I'll try one on for you. But you know what? They're not even $13,000. This is a moment, and I would not wait if I were you, or here's my other tip. If you just want them for the stones. I know our designers and our jewelers probably don't want to hear that, but you know what? This is such a value. I would not blame you at all, if jeweler or not, if you just get them for the stones that are nearly 5 carats each in those match pairs. I mean, that would not be wrong, because that's how good, that's how remarkable this value is. Don't wait. Look at that. The post even, the hoop rather, comes up and over your piercing a little bit. So you're camouflaging the piercing itself. You've got this drop. This is how I would wear them, where again, see how the flat side I have, the more flat or the more elongated side is towards the jawline there, and then the rest goes out. So the other design is the opposite, and it's not going to be even $10,000 for the earring. That's the price that we have seen previous pairs of this kind of comparable carat weight go, and they've flown and they've flown. It's been Asher cuts, it's been the rounds, it's been the, what else? We had the big emerald cuts. I mean, they're gone. This is your time to pick them up, and that is a great looking earring, and you're rocking 5 carats nearly in each tanzanite with this diamond weight at 53 points. Take a look close up, not even going to be $10,000. Oh my. They're not even $9,000, $8,000, $7,000, or $6,000. I don't know how we do this, guys, but it's like a buy half, get 2 free. I mean, this is what's happening here. Just an unbelievable value. Get them for the stones alone. If you are so inclined, if you got a collection going, or you create your own jewelry, or you want to keep one and gift one, or whatever it is, it's such a buy for the stones. It's not even $6,000 or $5,000. We've never done a drop earring like this before in tanzanite. We've never had them priced this way. That is what's so key here. And diamonds, as far as you can see, all around that design, even in the top hoop. And it's not $49.99. I'm just going to keep on going. We have to get these pieces a home. That is what I'm tasked. I'm tasked with taking the vault, everything in it, in the next 2 weeks with you. 2 weeks. Got 2 weeks, guys. And in those next 2 weeks, actually not even, it's like a week and a half now, we got to move every single piece of jewelry from TVON's inventory. And that's why these highly, highly collectible pieces are coming out. And that is why you cannot wait, because somebody's going to get these earrings, and we hope it's you, especially if you're waiting on a large tanzanite earring. All the rest are gone. All the other shapes, all the other designs, they're gone. And they all went at double this price. So obviously it's a value, and I'm not speaking on those weren't they were values too, but this is just the ultimate, ultimate, ultimate value. It's not even $49.99. If we need to go lower, we'll go lower. That's what we do. Take a look. They're not even $4,999. They're not even $45. We just got to make sure they go right now. The very first caller, take them. They're $3,999. It's not something we could ever do again, but that's what we mean by moving the pieces out, making sure everything currently in the inventory goes, and $39.99 does that. It has to. You can't get 5 carat blue wings for that price on their own. If we had a 5 carat stone sitting in a ring, that would not be an appropriate price for it. Instead, you're getting doubled up everything. And those are the best in the world. The Blue Wing Block D, leave it to us to only bring you, I mean, that's exclusively what we do. Bring you the best of the best, bring you only that top quality. The red flashes have to be there, all of that. And that's what you have happening right here in this earring. But for $3,999, we'll give them 30 seconds, we gotta go. That is the bracelet. Now the bracelet's here and the earrings are here. So this is not a time to sit back and think, oh, I don't know, $35.99 for the bracelet, $39.99 for those earrings. Huge values. Tell a friend who loves jewelry that this is where it's at. Next 10 days or so of this year, you are going to see things, even at TVON, you've never seen before. That's a perfect example right there in that earring. And let me actually show you the drop side by side here so I can just give you an idea here of what they look like when they are side by side, so you can see that full left and right design that you have there. That's what they look like. So really cool. I love it. Almost looks like to me it looks almost like a number 5. And maybe that's because, you know, that's a number I like, but you know, it's a really unique design. So $39.99, let's move. We got to go. We got a lot to show you. We need something affordable, right? I rejected this necklace a few weeks ago. I'm going to show it up close and we're going to move it right now because I thought, this is a little nuts. This necklace I'm about to show you, if I can get my tweezers through it, is a pink and white diamond necklace. It's actually a pendant with a chain. So you're getting the full necklace. I rejected it the other day, 2 weeks ago or so, because it was way too much money. And I get it. It's a big stone, and it's got some smaller stones around it, but I just said no because it was $39.99. And that may seem all right, but when you talk about 8818, that's the number, and we're giving you a chain that has diamonds as well that are bezel set within the chain. But this is an 8-point oval pink diamond. That's what really propelled the price tag. So now what we need to do is we need to, again, if everything from the inventory has got to go and it's like no holds barred, then we've got to make sure we take it a lot lower than $39.99. But it is an 8-point oval, then you get 6 points of other pink diamond pave, and then you get 19 points in white diamonds. The end result is this beautiful kind of like semi-drop. I mean, it's nothing that's going to be that, you know, dramatic stiletto style, but it's all going to be with the chain. So it's like everyday wearable. And how many times have we seen rings with that center pink diamond that we love, but they're gone? They're going and they're gone, and that's how we do it with the big pink diamonds. Nobody can make them affordable like we can. Let me show this from a distance away so you can see it on the hand and kind of mimic how it's going to look when it's on your neckline. But this is the 2 bezel set diamonds you see there. I mean, a simple, sweet piece, right? Almost like a wishbone style at the top, leading into the oval pave, then into the oval with the double halo, and that again is where you find at the base there that 8-point center stone. What we've got is a better price than $39.99. I rejected it flat out. I said $4,000. I just don't think it's right. So we got back to the drawing board. The problem is it's a really important pink diamond individually, that 8-pointer I'm speaking of. So what that means is oh, and look at this, the finishing through the inside. Look at this, solid finishing throughout. So that's going to really allow it to sit beautifully level and comfortable on the neckline. Then you've got that bigger bail. If you want to put a different chain, you can. This chain comes off, so you can use that chain with the bezel set diamonds you see there with other things. But here's the best part of all. I'm just going to try to move it right now. And we just have, again, we just need one collar. That's it. It's as it is. You get the white gold chain. You get the rose and the white gold for the pendant. Let's make this a lot simpler than $39. Do you guys agree, right? That's just too much. I just think, my thought was that's going to be a struggle. I just don't think $4,000 is what we've developed a bit of a standard when it comes to pricing our pink diamonds. And yes, that's going to be best in the world. But I also think $4,000, I mean, for as good as our values are, and that's a value anywhere on the planet for a pink diamond that's sizable, but we need to do better than that. And we will. We couldn't before. We're going to do it today just because we got to make sure everything goes. So this is not going to be $4,000 or $3 or $2 or $1. Just giving it away. The chain, more than that anywhere else you shop. You get the pendant where the really good stuff is. That's where the important pink diamond is. That's where all the rest of the pink diamonds are. And you don't even pay $9.99. Take a look. It's not even going to be $9.99. Hold on. We'll go even lower than that. It's not even $899. Now we're talking a $4,000 piece 2 weeks ago. Because you're looking at it, that 8-point pink diamond, that oval is so valuable and rare. We're going to try it right now. Make it $888. That's it. First caller. Good luck. It's one only. Just a beautiful way to get a bigger pink diamond that we normally don't see that. We only see the big pink diamonds in rings. That's the only way we usually get those. That's the only way they're showcased. Here you're getting it in something for the neckline, something that you wear on the neckline that is beautiful every day, that's not oversized. So it's not limiting you as to when you can wear it or what occasion you're going to or how you're dressing. Just wear it and enjoy it. And if you're ever in the market for pink diamonds, I think we stand as the leader when it comes to those values, but nothing is going to touch this. And you're getting all this gold, and the chain is included, which is all that adjustability. It has the lobster claw clasp as well. So it's a premium chain where you get 2 of those bezel set diamonds as well, and all of that's happening for $888. Huge value. Let me know if you'd like it. All right, so that's here as well. Boy, did we lose everybody at the top of the hour? Did we stop broadcasting? Let's go ahead and talk quick wheel, and then we'll move along, and then I think we're ready. That big Asher cut, my museum Asher is coming out. We got to do it. Let's just do it. Let's bring it out. I have a couple of museum tanzanites that I have set aside from 4 years ago. Well, it's been now at this point 4 years and 2 days. And we're going to show you the main. I had my personal pick, my round the other day. That was on the weekend, Saturday or Sunday. Now we're going to show you my personal pick for the Asher cut. Let me know if you want this one. I know we're verifying on it now. We'll see who's got it. That is such a beautiful value. You're getting, look at this. Let me actually face it right to your eye where you can see that pink diamond. That's that 8-pointer. That makes it so important on its own. That fact you get that beautiful oval there. And then this is like a little pear shape of pave. And this is your white diamond. That's your bail. And then you're getting the chain with the diamonds as well. Diamonds even in the chain. Can't beat it. $888. Okay, so let's get to this tanzanite. Before we go any further, we're not just looking at standard blue wing block D anymore. This is not your basic. I have been so anxious because with you guys, I never knew, like 4 years ago, out of the blue wings, we knew it was going to cause a frenzy. Do you have this one? Okay, so thank you. You know what, guys? We're going to bring this 5-carat 76 out. I have been waiting for this for 4 years, so I think we've waited long enough. This is it. And it's going to show you why it was selected when I had the full choice of literally thousands and thousands of stones when they first arrived on a Tuesday afternoon via the actual miner himself. I still can't get over. This is what happened when I flashed it earlier. There's a red coming through the very, very base of the stone that I'm not used to seeing. It's remarkable. This is one where I know it's a bridge, so I'm going to have to keep on like popping it up to you so you can really see the color of the stone, but here it is. I've been so anxious to show you this. 9222 is the number. Now if you are not familiar, this blue wing material is our collection. It's a collection that is exclusively ours, only here. It's been 4 years now and 2 days since we acquired said collection. We have been basically distributing this material via our show here to the United States and beyond for 4 years. But with that, there's not a lot left. And there are certain stones that from day one were set aside as, and I said this the other day, we are obligated to basically loan them out to museums because museums should have the best. And museums that are displaying tanzanite right now, it's not technically the best because if it's not blue wing, it's not the best. And so we had stones set aside to be loaned out at a later date to the museums of the world so they could indeed showcase to the world and gem lovers and, you know, people who just from all over that want to see the best of the best at gem exhibits. That's where they were going to go and hang out and be on loan. But we are not even going to get to that point because at this point now we've got the opportunity to bring them out to you as a special celebration. 67 points in diamonds is also what you get here through the middle of this bridge. That's going to be setting now. I want you to know that stone is set really well. That stone is still set in this basket with the double prongs in the corners. There's your double row that runs underneath it as well. And that is where you see all of these remarkable. It's whatever's happening at the bottom of the stone there. You see that where it's really, really, really red? That is not even a facet per se. So that's why I'm still fascinated by what's happening at the base of that stone along the edge, which is the girdle of the stone. We know the flat part at the top point is the table facet, then the facets that meet from the table to that girdle, which is the outside edge you see there. Those are the crown facets, then the girdle, then the pavilions below that, then that point, which you actually get to see here too, is the culet. So that's kind of a walkthrough on how you actually diagram out the different facets of your gem. But what you're getting here is a way to look at all of that. See it all, see more of your stone. And we have nobody on the phone lines because you're probably going, it's great if I was made of money and money was no object, I'd be all over it. But it's your choice of, guys, white, yellow, rose gold, and we've got to take this whole $79.99 away. And I know you're getting to even see as it moves, you get to see the brilliance of the diamonds through that stone. So as if the stone is not giving you enough, wow, well, you get to see the diamonds through it as well. That's the beauty of the bridge. So it's taking your stone, it gives it, it's lively, right? It's beautiful and rich and unique, and then all finished through the inside. Of course, we've got that wider shank, so I would recommend sizing up a half a size on this one. Let's take a look at it on because I think you're going to see that finally that straight on effect and really see how saturated and hello, it's giving reds even from a distance away when it's on the hand. That is so important. It's such a great trademark of the really best of the best stones that we have. I got to put it on the auction block because I feel like something happened, something shifted here. We got to make sure that this is going to be your moment right now to take full advantage and not pay anywhere near $7,999. I'm going to make a Wednesday night wild here. We're going to give you an auction opportunity. Price it yourself. Price it how you wish. But let's give you an opportunity at our best. Nearly 6 carat Asher cut. And what I was going to say is also, when I first started bringing these, we had no idea what you were going to love the most as far as cutting. It's been a runaway favorite, has the Asher cut. Emerald cuts are right up there, but the Asher cuts have been the #1 most requested. It's also been the stone shape we've had the least of. So here's a moment for you. And Tony's ready. He's like, let's get it going. The auction is blank. What are we going to do? How are we going to get this one home? Honest, I don't know. I don't know. Not sure what it's going to take, but I know we've left $8,000 in the past. We've left it. We've just left it in the dust. We're ready to get you better value. We need a lot of shoppers on the line. We need calls. We need everybody to get a chance at this really rare museum material. It's the best of the best, and I'll make it better than 7 or 6 or 5 or $4,000. How about a nearly 6 carat? That's not just any, it's that top selected at the very beginning. Like I'm talking, we weren't on the air that day. A Tuesday back in the day, and that's when we brought it first on the 18th. We had it on that Tuesday. Guys, this is where it was selected. When you've got a sea of tanzanite in front of you, you can easily see what stands out as the best. They're all good, but then you can easily pinpoint that one's stellar, that one's special, that one's doing something extraordinary. That's when you know. And we're not even asking $4,000. We got some callers. We got some callers. We got some verifications. I'm not making it $4,000 or $35 or even, I'm game. Let's not even do $3,000 to start on the 576 best of the best in the Asher cut with all those diamonds. And the diamonds and the mounting and the way that's done gives the power to the stone, even more so than just its inherent color and quality that it's giving you. And we're not going to start at $3,000 either. Come on in. We need shoppers. We need callers. This is how we do it. It's a Wednesday night. I feel like, okay, here we go. We're trucking towards that last hour. Take a look at it. We're not making even $3,000. I still can't believe this. On the very outside, look at the top there. Look at the top. Look at the base. Look all the way through it. Every single facet lights up red. We have one person thinking about it, and they're only thinking about it. Haven't bid $3,000 yet. Do we need to go lower? Should we go lower than $3,000 on that ring? $79.99 ring, less than $3,000? I don't know. It looks like it's going to be a necessity. No. I don't know. I'm lost, Antonio. I don't know what's happening. I thought for sure, I mean, you bring something like that, half off is 4. Now we're at 3, and I still don't have an open? Okay. 29, does it help? They're on the line. They're thinking about starting it. They're really seriously giving $3,000 serious consideration. Let me try it on again. I've already gone down another $100. That worked on Monday. I went down another $100, and then boom, the phone line started to light up. Oh, I love the way this is set. Look at that side profile. Double row and diamonds underneath. Look at this. You get to appreciate so much of your stone by seeing it set like this. 29? 28? 27. 27's got to do it. 26. Well, turquoise was auctioned off a while ago, and that got one bidder like 10 minutes later. I don't know. We're at $2,600 and still no open. Uh-oh. All right. Well, here's what I'm going to do. We'll give it one last shot. Maybe we just need a nice, like, round number. Let's go $2,500 to start. Still looking for an open? Still don't have it. $2,500 on a 576. Rare as can be cut. Asher cutting. Do we have the open? We're verifying. Do we have it? $25 increments, Tony, I think is all we'll probably need. I want to keep the increments low just in case we got now a lot of people going, okay, now I'm interested. Now we're taking the $8,000 ring to $2,500. Yes, we are. And so we have the open, right? Okay, so I think we've got it. Now we need more. we need a lot more. A lot more. So right now, happened on Wednesday. Take a look. This is going to be, okay, real interesting. Virginia, are you on this one too? You thinking about it? Thinking about it, maybe. I've got some maybes out here. We got some verifications going on. We're looking for 25. We have it, right? Okay, it's official. So now, should we let everybody else come in? Should we open up the phone lines, turn on the broadcast? Let's see. We've got one bidder at $2,500. It's going to sell. We have a $25 increment to keep it going, so doesn't mean a huge leap if you're the second bidder here potentially coming in. Keeping it low increments so we can keep that value high. That's what it's about here. And we only have $2,500 and I got one bidder. It is it's a problem. So let's do this. I think we're just about done because I don't know. I had a last situation where it was kind of like that. One bid eventually came in. We just sold it. So here's what we're going to do instead of $2,500 and let's give it 10 minutes. I think we're about ready to wrap this up, and we might just give this 2 minutes, which means final call, means final clock, means final chance. But one more time in the hand before we do any of this. And take a look at how much gold there is. I mean, this is a substantial amount of gold. I mean, even if we look at the sides, look at the depth of the gold there, we're talking about that. Of course, all that designer detail in the under gallery. If you like an Asher, let me tell you, it is the best of the Asher from day one. And that is what should really resonate. And already from here, we always talk about this, Blue Wing Block Ds, rave reviews, but people say the same thing. They get them at home and they say, it looks even better in person and at home than it did on television. And that's not always the case, right? With different jewelry you might buy out there, or you see something online and you're like, oh, the photograph looked great. And then you get it at home, it looks nothing like it. Blue Wing Block Ds are something that because of their neon properties, they don't need a lot of light. Obviously, a television studio is probably one of the best lit places on the planet. So that's really where, again, that's always a little bit to the detriment of a Blue Wing Block D. So what it just means is that whatever's happening on TV, that's one thing. But remember, it's going to be even better when you see it in person. And when you see a stone that starts with this kind of quality and looks that good, well, you're in for a treat. Major treat. Because that stone, can you even imagine? I mean, a lot of people are probably saying right now across the country, they're going, there's no way that could look any better than it already does. But that's what happens. You're starting with the best. You have a really nice treat. And again, you're in for some of the best Asher cutting we've seen here, and we couldn't be more proud to bring it to you. And now it is, shame on me, $2,500 and only one bidder. So it's final call time. We want to make sure you're ready. So again, it's if you never participated in an auction before, I always like to let you know what that means. It's 2 minutes on the clock. We're only looking for $25 increments. And when that 2-minute clock wraps up, we sell it. So it's always just a good thing to remind everybody to call on the early side of the clock because there's a delay in the broadcast and delay on the phones and all that. So that's why we gave you 2 whole minutes to make a phone call. So that's really the key here, is to dial in as soon as you can. If you're already thinking about it, got to go for it because we don't want you to miss out. That's for sure, because I do not have another Asher cut that looks like this. That's it. This is what we have, best of the best from day one. When the collection was here in front of us, it was hand selected. It was literally reserved for a museum. And the intention was never to bring them out here. I mean, we love you guys. We bring you Blue Wing. They're the best in the world. But there should have been some stones that we lend out and loan out to museums so that they can have the best on display. But at this rate, you guys are more important. So we have now released that collection from the beginning, and now they're on the auction block for $2,500. So again, you're not even paying a penny more, or actually, goodness, you're paying a lot less than sometimes our Asher cuts have been on the show, and they're gone. So $2,500 we have. We're going to give it a final 2 minutes, and then that's it. It's going to sell. We're only looking for $25.25. Remarkable value here, and I would just, again, implore you not to miss out, just time-wise. Start dialing now. Final 2 minutes. It starts right now. We'll have our winner in 120 seconds. Take a look at this. That's it. Final call. $2,500. Oh, my goodness. And only one bidder. That's kind of amazing. So here's your chance. Pick it up. We got about, we have 13 minutes now in the hour here. Hour number 2. So we're waiting to see if anybody else wants to come on in here. This has been a major crush. I mean, the stone, the Asher, we know that combination is one that has been the most. We know these things. We know what's requested the most often. We know what is, obviously I can't say sold the most of because it's been a limited cut, so we've not sold the most. We sold the most ovals. I mean, that's what we had the most of. Asher cuts are limited, but despite their limitations just by Mother Nature and by lapidaries, well, this has been the most popular in demand. So here's a good time to pick it up, and we only have 74 seconds left till we sell it. Uh-oh. A one and done again? Looks like we might be headed that way. I mean, look at that. You don't even have to set it up. Set it down. No matter what angle the light or your eye looks at it, you get reds from every aspect of the stone. That is the differential, by the way. The reds, we talk so much about that red flash because that's the big deal. That's the difference maker. That's what takes you from even regular block D, because there's other block D out there, and that's what separates the block D from the blue wing block D. Big difference when you look at that trichroism really coming through, the red is happening, and you see it right here on TV. And if that's what you see in these hot lights, you're going to be seeing a lot more than that when you get it in person, and that is very, very exciting. So $2,500, final call. Anybody else? 14 seconds and we sell it, and it looks like it's going out at the open. Oh, that's not good. And then we've got a quick wheel. We'll do a quick little wheel here at the end of the show, or end of this hour. Then we've got our big studs coming out to play. Got to bring out that zircon. We've got a big ruby necklace. And our final call is happening. All right, so last call, 25 once, twice, 3 times. That's gone. Congratulations. Well done. I've got a quick little wheel to set up. It's must-go time on this wheel. We have 3 incredible pieces, designer, all of them. How about we start with the sapphire butterfly ring, then we go to blue zircon, and then yellow diamonds. So needing a little more room on this, but we'll show you some really cool designer different ways to do some of the classic stones we love, like we love a good sapphire. But not often you get to see them like that, where there's pear shapes and rounds set together in the wings of the butterfly and the body of the butterfly. And then we go to this yellow diamond designer ring. That's pretty. Yellow diamonds done in a designer way, not just one stone, but a lot of stones put together to give you the look of one in a pear-shaped design here. And then you've got a white diamond cluster here. This is your pear shape with the white diamonds around it. Here's your cluster there. That's going to be 5264. Here's the blue zircon. That's really pretty. That's a 9048. That's going to be a big 455. And then we have the butterfly, and that's going to be, wow, 18 carats solid gold in the sapphires and the diamonds there. And that'll be, so that's our only 18 karat gold up there of the 3. And that is a different combination. You see the pear shapes down the middle, round brilliance through the wings, then in the pave, all happening. One price, must go. Take any one you want. By the way, the butterfly stays in the white gold. The other 2 can be, actually, so does the yellow diamond. So our side-by-side there, left and right, they got to stay. But the zircon in the middle, that can be changed to any gold you want. And all 3 of them are the same price. And I can't get over that we have a 455 zircon that's about to fly for less than $29.99. And speaking of flying, I think the butterfly will finally fly as well. And the yellow and diamond, guess what? This is 35 points in the yellow diamonds and 80 points in the white diamonds. A carat 15 total diamond weight, yellow and white together, and you don't pay $39.99 for any of the 3. Oh, let's send it out right now. All 3 have got to go. That's easy, right? Easy when they're priced right. Make them $9.99 instead of $39.99, and that will be a great way to shop some very important pieces here. All really just, again, quick one-onlys. And then look at the size you're getting. For example, let's go with the yellow and the white diamonds first. We'll start there. This is the yellow. Now you got 2 ways to wear it. Pear shape up top, round on the bottom, or vice versa. So we'll flip it here, but that's 35 points in your yellow diamond pave together. Then you get 80 points. I can't say that enough. You're getting a carat 15 in diamonds for only $9.99. And then I'll flip it around and show you the other way. So if you want to wear it this way, almost like where the pear shape starts to point a little bit sideways and down towards the middle of your hand, you can do that too. But that's $9.99. Carat 15 in diamonds. Yellow that are natural fancy yellows, white diamonds beside it, kind of that style we're seeing all over the place, where we're seeing 2 different cuts of stones brought together in almost like a bypass style. Very similar. We're seeing a lot of that, celebs getting engaged with 2 big stones that come together like that. Then I'll show you the butterfly ring. We should show you next here because that's also a really big size. That, remember, is 18 karat solid white gold, stays in the white just like the yellow and the white diamonds. How pretty. Look at the pop on those blue sapphires. So really exciting to see how they're like light, bright stones. You know, sapphires have that issue where sometimes they just get too dark and they're too saturated, and then they don't flash and they don't glow. Not the case with those blue sapphires there, and that's going to be 18 karat gold, 55 points in just your pear shapes. That's down the middle. The rounds are going to be 59 points and 34 points in diamonds as well, one only on the butterfly. And then Are you ready for the zircon? The 455 is coming your way. Victor, let me know if you have any questions on any of these three. They got to go at $9.99. Can't go any lower than that. And that's 18K. And then here is, there was a day when butterflies, I could not keep one in stock. Yeah. The butterfly's gone, just like that. And then here's the zircon. This is the look at that, bright electric blue color, almost like a Paraiba in its ideal. And 8428 is the butterfly, by the way. And then this is 9048. This is the 455 zircon. It's an oval, 34 points in diamonds stacked on either side. It's like rows that then descend in size down the sides here. That's a really, really, really good stone. You can see how bright it is. That's double refraction for you. I'll just move the butterfly aside. Don't forget we have the yellow and the white diamonds as well. $9.99 last 60 seconds. We've got just a few minutes left in this hour and ready to get these last two a home. Thank you on the butterfly. Well done there. So excited to have that 18 karat. Now these two are 14K. The yellow and the white stays as is. Zircon can be changed. So you decide, but two great rings under $1,000. Did a little specialty there. We do have a couple yellow diamonds, bigger ones, carat 70. I also, though, have a 101. Thinking we need to do something special on the 101 that is, I kid you not, the twin. I actually think, tell me what you guys think of this. Here's the big $10,000 yellow diamond. Here's the other one that I have that's a one. Now, there's a little size difference, but look at the designs and the color. This one's 10. This one I get to have a little fun with tonight. So what do you think? Similar look? Maybe if you want a little more saturation to your yellow diamond, this one's coming up. We can do this one too, but this one, something really, really special happening on that 101 yellow diamond in the oval, brilliant cut. It's a VS, so stick around. Those are going to be coming. As a matter of fact, we may have to do that sooner rather than later. We got 5 minutes to our top of the hour, and let's show you this, our fabulous heart-shaped necklace. This time of year, everybody needs one of these. Now, I don't know how, at this point, these are made up, so we can probably ship them tomorrow for you. However, can't guarantee that they'll be delivered in time for Sunday, but I will say this. We can't finish our holiday season wrap-up here without having this incredible diamond pave heart. And that is a full necklace. You don't have to worry about, does she have the right chain? Or the last thing you want to do is send somebody out after you give a gift. I'm in the business and I've done that before. It's like, what was I thinking? Where you give somebody something and then they've got to go like supply an accessory to it. That's not going to happen here. It's a full necklace, and this is what I love because, you know, we usually talk about this effect with baguettes or princess cuts. It's happening with round brilliant pave here, where you go side to side across this heart shape in totality. It's all attached at the very top. It looks like it's floating, and you get this solid pave heart. This looks so modern. There's a lot of heart pendant jewelry out there, and this time of year, you can't change a channel or open an email without an ad for a heart-shaped pendant in a necklace, right? Pendant or necklace in a jewelry store. It's everywhere. It's what everyone goes out and gets. This is 3345. This is how we do it. Forget about ugly diamonds. Forget about like the most, you know, basic. They look like little gravelly rocks. This is VS diamonds, side to side, top to bottom, covering the heart with a beautiful, not too large, not too small. This is not in that itty bitty category we do. It's about having really, really great flash and just the perfect pave that allows it to go all the way to the outer edge seamlessly. It's like rimless, right? It's frameless. There's no bezel. It's just perfect pave that's making that really distinctive heart shape. It's bright. As someone who, I'm not into hearts, but I love flash. And that's what this is delivering. You see it right there. Look at how, does the surface of round brilliant diamonds usually do this? There's just something about this pendant. And it's one of those, again, it's a fresh take on the heart necklace. It's white, yellow, or rose gold. It has adjustable lengths to it as well. So you can wear it 16, 17, 18. It's great for gift giving for that reason too. Don't need to know her preference on chain lengths at all. And we've got something special for you right now. The very first and only callers. It's never been this low, so a little holiday special here. You know what? $8.99. Supposed to be, has been, let's do better, and by a mile. Not even going to make it $799 tonight. We're not asking $777, and do look at this from a couple of different angles here as well, so we can see it, because this is important too. It's about the overall size. You're not struggling to see what shape or motif it is. You can see it really easily there. Attached to the chain itself is a diamond cut sparkle chain. So you've got that really well finished. Here is, look at this. Here's that lobster claw. I would have thought maybe this size, maybe this affordability level, we got a spring ring there. No, it's a lobster claw. So you get that upgraded clasp and your adjustability. You can barely see it, but there I turn those O-rings so you can see them. So 16, 17, 18. It's not going to be $777 tonight. We're blowing it out. You have not seen this value. We're so excited to bring it. It's finished on the inside as well. So you can see that's the back. You could wear it that way, and then it looks like a little polka dot mirror finished heart. And then we show you from a distance away, why not? So you can see what it looks like from that perspective, which is a great look as well. And again, the pave never stops sparkling. It is so impressive. So beautiful, shows up. Look at it again. I mean, this is where, look at the chain, looks like it is embedded in diamonds, doesn't it? And it's not even going to be $777. It's a moment. We're going to make it $699, and we have all 3 of your gold colors available for you as well. And it is now $699. Huge value. We'll go back to the hand here. I just want you to see that perspective there so you can really appreciate the size. Not too small, not too large. Here's the measurement on it as well. So you can see what this is going to be against a ruler, just to show you that it's almost a ½ an inch top to bottom. And a great way to give, even if you want to do a little early. I know it's early to be talking about Valentine's Day, but it would certainly be appropriate, right? I don't know when we're going to have this back at $699, if ever. So it's a good time to pick it up with almost a ½ an inch in that drop style there. And then attached, this almost looks like it's floating, right? You don't see these big clunky O-rings attaching to the heart. It's just a really pretty, sleek style. Again, it's a modern take. This is the style that's been around forever and ever and ever. And it's most popular in necklaces and pendants, but this is such a sleek, kind of new, fresh way to do it. So that'll be $699. Then we go back to our wheel. Now, if you want a large yellow diamond, I'm going to show you a rare one here. It's a carat 33. This is kind of unusual. So the mounting really makes it unique here because it's going to be this starburst like firework effect from the centerpiece, but that starts as the only diamond I have that's in this size. And top of the hour's here, so welcome to the show. Glad you're with us Wednesday night. We're live. Let us know what requests you have. We haven't had a request since about 20 minutes into the show. So give us a call and tell us what you'd like to see tonight before we leave you in an hour. But this is 9265. Isn't this gorgeous? Look at that yellow diamond. Color, perfect. Cushion cut square, carat 33, and it's VS. And I've got plenty of, at this point, carat stones we've got. If you want a 170, I've got that. And then we have a couple that are over 2 carats. This is the only one that's going to rest at a carat 33 in the size. That is a unique, that's just not a little bit over a carat. That's another carat and a third. You hit another magic size in diamonds there. And the white diamond weight, 119. So overall, you got quite the look going on here. Quite the piece. And wait till you see it on, because you know what? All that outside that you see here sitting on the wheel, you don't see all that when it's on the hand. You see this really breathtaking design that looks so unique. That's a total weight of 252 in diamonds. We're going to blow it out. I only have this one, so please call early because look at that. That brilliant cut. This is what showcases what brilliant cutting is all about. This stone is illustrating it perfectly. And then here's what it looks like on, because it looks better on. When you see it on, and it's a 5, but I can easily get that on right now. So look at that, look at that. That's a real, look at that. See it just now, you don't see that outer edge that you see when it's up close and we're beaming light right through it. You just see how it's that starburst out. They also, it's all gonna be different sizes from smaller to larger outward from that centerpiece. One only, yellow gold only, you wouldn't even tell. You can't even tell what gold it's in. From this perspective, looks like just a two-tone mounting, but it is in the yellow, stays that way, $79.99 because it's a bigger stone. We're taking it down right now, first caller, and we have now 58 minutes left in the show, so let's make this easy. $2,999, that's it. $29.99, take it for just the diamond. We said that earlier on Tanzanite earrings. Take them for the 5-carat Tanzanites that you got 2 of. This is a deal for the carat 33, and then you get a carat 19 around it. Take it or just, again, make something else out of it. This is such a beautiful piece as it is. That's why I like it. It's so different from the normal halos that we see and the double halos we see, and there's nothing wrong with that. Those are classics. But maybe you have a a design aesthetic, or just something, a preference in your mind where you like to have something a little bit different than what everybody else is wearing. I think yellow diamonds puts you in that category automatically. If you've got a yellow diamond, you're already in some rare air. But the fact that this is $29.99, and we have 2 people talking about it, so not gonna last. We know that much. That's a rock star. Perfect color, exact square cushion, and it's a carat and a third. Huge value. One only. I got news for you. I can't even do 1 carats for that price. We are past those days. Okay, next up, we're ready. Anybody got so Victor and Jess, are you guys verifying on heart-shaped necklaces, right? Or this one? All right, Jess has got the yellow diamond. Thank you so much. I do have, now if you like an oval, Jess, that one's only in yellow on that one. And then here we go. If you want to go another classic, but this goes beyond the halo. This is item number 7021. Thank you so much on the carat 33. Enjoy that. Oh, I have a big ruby necklace I should flash for you, just so you can see what that looks like. It's a 216. Before we get any later here, I just want to show you this ruby. This is a ruby necklace, all attached. We had a bunch of rubies the other day on Monday. Look at this ruby. That is the cushion cut square. That's a beauty. 216 is the size. Burma, love that. That would match the 301 we had perfectly. So just a little heads up there. Okay, so now we talk yellow diamond again. We're going to talk about a major 101 stone here. This is item number 7021. It's our 101 oval VS. Brilliant cut still. Yes, you can do a brilliant cut with an oval as well, just like we did in that last cushion. But this one a little more elongated. I always find that an oval, if you compare side to side with a square cushion, I find that the ovals are going to give you a little bit more look, because the oval shape is naturally elongated. But you also have, take a look at these bigger diamonds. I mean, let's go way in just so you can see how this is made, because I know you see this solid diamond wraparound design, but look at that. On either side, east and west, you're gonna have a pear-shaped stone first, and we distinguish that. It's a 16-point total weight on the pairs, 8 and 8. And then all those rounds that are completing the rest of the way, that's another 101. So 1 carat 17 on your white diamonds plus your carat 01, that means 2 carats 18 total weight. What a ring. And all we got to do right now, blow it out, make it easy. But you know, that's got the color. It shares that same color saturation we loved and just saw in that cushion cut. Really remarkable. But this has so much of that bigger diamond weight. That really does elevate the price tag. I mean, it does. It inherently elevates the cost, which is what elevates the price tag. And so that's what I'd like you to keep in mind here. I mean, we can even sit here and count the rounds. Look at just the halo itself, the 2, the 4, 6, 8, 10, maybe 12 diamonds going around that yellow diamond itself. That's how it starts. Then you see this has got the, look at the finishing all the way through the inside there. Great finishing for you. Thank you. And we're ready to give it a great home, that's for sure. And only just come on in, this one here, we're going to make it easy for you. Look how pretty that stone is, though. See, it's a little more desired to get a more saturated yellow. You don't want to have, I mean, if you can, you want to try to avoid those light, barely there canaries. It's like the pink diamond world. Naturally speaking, they're going to be lighter. These are, we're only talking about the world of natural unheated stones after all. So naturally, they are quite a bit lighter, just the majority of them. You can see we really strive to bring you those deeper saturations, which means higher level quality. Okay, here's what we do. I'm going to make this easy. Right here, right now, 1 caller. And remember how big each and every diamond, 8 points here, 8 points there, all those rounds, substantial as well. 2 carats, 18 total weight among all big stones. And the price tag on it is $99.99. Will not do that here tonight. Can't, won't, got to make it more interesting than this. And its counterpart that looks almost identical is $19,999 for almost the same look. So I'd say here's where you go. Here's where you go and make it yours. And we're not going to do even $99.99. And we just got to, sometimes you just got to let those yellow diamonds go. If this is the one you've been wanting, see it on the hand here so you can really appreciate how classic it is, how it's going to go. One of my favorite things in the world for a jewelry design to do is go side to side. Don't show the band, right? And if we just left it, like imagine this, a lot of yellow diamonds, and any diamond for that matter, is kind of set where you have just the stone and the halo. Gorgeous. And blocking the extra. But we've done all this extra on either side, which is where you get those bigger pear shapes and more rounds. And that's what gives you such a really elevated look to it. And having just the sense that it goes side to side, obviously added value to those diamonds, but going side to side across the finger like this does, easy. All we got to do is send pieces out under their cost. That's easy enough. I can do that. Here's what we've got instead of $99.99 tonight. Making sure it goes fast, just like that cushion cut did. And here's where you get such important white diamonds. Again, don't hesitate to let us know if you have requests here for the last hour of the show. We're now down to about 50 minutes. This has got to go next, and it will, because we just got to wait for the best price to come along. That's exactly what's about to happen. You don't have to pay $5,000. Love a good half-off sale. It gets better. It goes lower. It's yours for the taking, but we only have the one. It's not going to be $5. It's not $4, and it's not even going to be $39.99. All the big elite diamonds you have. These are superstars. These are beyond the norm. You don't get this typically where you get that size. We usually see accent white diamonds at 1 point. These are not one-pointers. Far away above that. We got really, really special deals tonight. It's our last hour. Let's make it even better than $39 or $35 or $34.99. Only the one. As it is, we size it for you. No issue there. But you don't pay $34.99 tonight. This is the time to get your yellow diamonds. They are on the rise. I can't even bring any more of them. Do you know how long it's been? I mean, this is a little behind the scenes for you, but it's good for you to know, because the more informed you are as a shopper, the better shopper you can believe. I believe that wholeheartedly. And that's what I got to tell you, is that we haven't had a new yellow diamond in a 1 carat plus size come in almost a year. That's how long it's been, because the prices, you know what's happening. Obviously, if it's happening with everything, it's happening with yellow diamonds. But there's been that twofold driving force behind yellow diamonds. The fact that, yeah, there's the normal diamond prices skyrocketing as a rule overall. But what about the fact the Argyle mine shut down? That's been going on now. We've had 2 years and a month since that shut down. The biggest producer of fancy diamonds worldwide, the most prolific, the Argyle mine, shut down. We're now 2 years into that. So this is why prices are driving we're seeing skyrocketing prices. Take a look at it. It's not going to be 34. This is why I say if you can shop them now and get yourself a better deal, that's where you just don't wait. You don't wait, because everybody's price has to go up. And this is where we can bring in the best value possible. It's not even 34, 33, 32, 31, or $3,099 for this amazing 101 yellow diamond. But so much going on beyond that. And it's not even $3,000. Make it $2,999 instead. That should send it out in a hurry. No question about that. For 2 carats, 18 total weight, and all bigger stones. And that 101, which is just exquisite color on that stone. That's all natural. So the darker color you have, the more saturated. I'm not talking about brown diamond. I don't want to see brown or orange. But when you have a deeper, more saturated yellow, as opposed to that light barely there, that is, or at least should be, priced higher. It should have a higher value. It should be a bigger price tag. That is just not the case here. So that's why you take these values. End of the year, clearance has begun. So let's get to our next piece. We've got a lot to show you. We've got a big ruby. We've got a major sapphire. We don't every day see many sapphires that are over 1 carat. I have a 3 carat 04 today. Can I just try it on, because it looks like holiday season in a ring. Look at this design overall. That is a major sapphire. It's our 304. It has been forever since we've seen a 3 carat plus in a blue sapphire here tonight. So let me know if that's what you're thinking about. We'll help you out with that one. And then it's last call on this one, $29.99 if you'd like it. I'll tell you what, we had a carat 33 for that price. Let's do this. If anybody's interested, let's help you. Let's go $2,900 to open if it helps. $2,900 to open and a $10 increment. We'll do that instead. Let's do it. Let's do it if it helps, right? And that does help. I mean, I think any little bit that we can save you on fine jewelry in this world, it's going to help. So 29, I'll just do that for 60 seconds, Tony. We'll see if we got anybody thinking about it. And maybe that's just that extra little push to think about, well, I could get a 1 carat 01. I could try that. At least get it at home, put it on, see what it looks like on your hand, see if it's for you, right? That's what we do. I mean, make sure it's the right piece for you and the style is right. But I'll tell you, for my money, and I try on jewelry every day. It's what I do for a living. Try on high-end fine jewelry. That is one of those pieces that design, among even $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 yellow diamonds that I've sold here on this show, that is the design that to me tops them all. It beats a halo, it beats a double halo, it just really elevates it in such a big way. We're still looking for, now again, this is just a little extra offer just because I don't want to leave it here and put it back in a vault. We're not doing that. End of the year clearance means let's move them all out. We don't want to put anything back. If it gets on the air, it should be a last time. It should go out to you. One of our collectors should get it and enjoy it and start loving it and wearing it. And don't forget, you don't have to be precious about your yellow diamonds. They themselves are precious. You don't have to be precious in the way you wear it or when you choose to wear it or how often you choose to wear it. It's still a diamond. No open? All right, let's move on. Okay, let's get to it. We've got the design, the award-winning design. And we've got the big ruby and the opal. You ready to see our big opal? This one's pretty. That's a crystal opal. Virginia, are you on this one? Maybe thinking about it? Okay. So nobody on that one. Let's take a look at this, though. This was something I flashed. I do love this piece. And I must say, rose gold was the right choice for this opal. It's a crystal opal, but wow. How about some color? And sometimes we've seen a brown-based stone, golden-based stones. I've even had green-based opals. This, I can't even really pinpoint. It's like it has a deeper base color or body color than a typical crystal opal, but it's not identifiable as just one color. And I think that's just because there's so much of the powerful rainbow colors coming through entirely. It's just a one only. It's 8789. It's brand new, and we're just going to mark it down anyways for you. It's a beautiful crystal opal. That means natural through and through. As a matter of fact, let's show you. Double-sided even. Looks as pretty from the back side as it does from the front, and that's going to be a 1067. In that crystal opal pear shape, super elongated. Wait, there's more. You get 15 points in diamonds. That's the bail. And am I hiding one? Yes. So this is what I want you to see here. It needs my help, but I want you to also see that there's a larger diamond there between the bail and the stone. Let's show it on the hand. Size is everything here, because that's 10 karat 67 does not tell you the story. And that's actually where you see it here. You can really see those colors from a distance. Obviously in real life, meaning not TV lights here, you're going to see even more colors on this opal. There's your length of it. It's 1 3/4 inches top to bottom. And then I'll show it on the neckline. But you know what? It's in rose gold now. All because that is what we're seeing the most of, those pinks and oranges and reds. So we love to see that together. And then over here we go, so you can see it from a distance away. I mean, this is where I always tell you that this area over here where I stand is lesser light. And what was I telling you? These opals look better in real life, lesser light. They don't need all this crazy TV light, the spotlight trained right on it. You're seeing it right here and now. You're seeing those colors look a lot more, I mean, dramatically different than what they just did when you saw it up close. And that's a function of less light, which is only mimicking what it's going to look like in person. And do you see how far away we are? And you're seeing so much incredible color. Blues and red is the overwhelming color here, and that's usually the rarest to find, the reds and the yellows. But look at as I move it. I mean, this is emulating as you move. And as you move or somebody else's eye moves, they're seeing this from all the angles. Look at the sides. This is the perspective you need to appreciate how good a stone this is. Oh, and by the way, I should be getting $59.99. Nope, not going to happen. We got to move in this last 45 minutes. We got to move a lot of jewelry. Here's how we do it. You don't pay $5,000. Do we have anybody thinking about this opal? An October birthstone, a rare, rare color display here. This is the best of the best. You're looking at the ultimate here. And it's not $5,000, and it's not $4,000. And it's not even going to be $3,000 for what is a 1067, looks double that easily. That looks like 20 plus carats all day. And it's not even $3,000. Let's go back to our wheel. Let's go close up, I think we're going to do next, and show you again. See, so much better in person, which is what that last shot was really giving you. This is not $3,000. It's not $2,000. It's not even $19.99. We got to move this opal. You will be amazed at what you're getting in the stone. And now for this price, Even better than 19, 18, or 17.99. We'll blow it out right now. Again, double-sided, all natural through and through. And love it in the rose gold. It stays that way. We'll make it $1,699. That's it. First caller on that opal. Every color, even those bright greens. Look at that. Superstar bright neon greens, yellows, reds, oranges, purples, blues. It's all there. And you get it for $1,699. What gives? And even the yellows, the most difficult colors to see in any opal, black crystal, any other kind, it's the reds and the yellows. And you've got it all happening. And again, that's the worst perspective on it. That's as bad as it'll ever look. It's right there, and it looks pretty good. So $16.99 on that one. Let me know if you'd like it. And then any requests you have, we're opening it up. I've shown you almost everything I have planned for tonight already in the first 2 hours and 20. So let me know if there's any requests, anything we can bring out from a vault, something you're anxious to see. Could be a specific piece or just a general category. Love to help you. Love to bring it on out, right? Take this rare late night audience, show you exactly, like make it a request only show. But that is the fabulous opal. Let's see if Virginia's got it. I mean, every color, every single color. We look for the full complement of the red, the orange, the yellow, the blue, the violets, the indigos, all of that. The greens, it's all there. Okay. Time for the big blue zircon. I'm bringing it out. We had the 455. We're going to go to an 8 carat and a half coming up. This opal is here. Let's take a look at this beautiful zircon. So this doesn't come out very often. It's not new, but it rarely gets on the air. And that is because you have princess cut and round diamonds all the way. I mean, big double halo, but then look at the sides, split shank on the sides here. And it's an 8.5 carat zircon. The item number is 9297. This is a little more saturated even than what we saw in the smaller stones. So you see it's got that little bit of a richer blue saturation, and yet all the double refraction that we love to see. The stone, 8.5 carats. It's, oh, one more thing. It's 18 karat solid gold. That should tell you something because 99% of what we do is in 14K. Even some of the rarest stones on the planet are set in 14 karat gold routinely here. So what does it tell you? That we actually upgraded the metal itself, gave you 18 karat instead here, and then gave it an 8.5 carat center stone that is a cushion cut, and then 143 diamond weight. And all of that to be one of our best values here, yes. The oval, I did not get an open on it. Do you want to get started on that? Okay, so why don't we do this? We'll bring it back out, and then we'll let anybody else participate if they want to, but you might be the only one. I'll tell you what I'll do really quickly here. This is a first caller situation. We have a request to bring back the yellow diamond. Look at the double row on the sides here, and then all of these tremendous, tremendous rows around it. I got to do just, wait a minute. Uh-oh. This is so major. We had this one at $15,999. Not going to be. Look at it on the hand, though. It reminds me a lot of the sapphire mounting that I just flashed a moment ago. Do you see how stunning? And to use two different types of diamonds, the princess and the rounds. It's the princess cuts on the outside. It's the rounds on the inside and on the sides here as well. Museum piece, blow it out. Going to be, you know what, first caller. Just see who's paying attention because here we are in that, you know, latter portion of the evening. Got to make sure we keep the jewelry and the activity going. I'm supposed to do, and this is no joke, guys, I've got a price here at the very lowest. I'm just going to show it to you. It's $58.88. $58.88. That's what we're supposed to do. Not leaving it there. This is one of those mountings that not for the faint of heart here. It's no longer $58.88. I get it. That's 10,000 plus off. That's an amazing time to shop it. When I do what I'm going to do here, this is going to be one caller. I have to warn you, there's only one ring, one mounting, white gold only. I'll size it for you to whatever size you need, but it is no longer 58, 5,000, 4,000. It's not even $3,000. Blow it out, $29.99. That's it. That's a major value for the diamonds. That's all you need to know there. The diamonds alone. But to get everything set in 18K and to get an 8.5 carat, totally mined out stone that is as rare and specialty as blue zircon is, and that whole ring is out of here for $29.99. just to make sure it goes. That's what we got to do here in this latter portion of the evening. We got to make sure these prices come down even further than you're ever used to seeing, and that's how we do that zircon. So then we're going to bring back that yellow diamond briefly. Who's your caller there? They gave it some thought. They decided they want to open it up. We got a deal. We've got 7021 returning back to us. I'm going to try this on one more time because this one may be going. It certainly should be going. 18 karat gold. Whew. Carat 43 in diamonds. My goodness. That's the winner right there. That's the winning value. Thinking about it? Congratulations. Antonio's, I think, got it. I heard him say sold, and then he said, do you want to take it? Okay, you've got it? All right. We have somebody who wants it if you don't. All right. So here we go. This is back now, 7021. Thank you so much on the zircon. Yeah. Virginia, did you say Jean? Jean? Am I saying that right? Like the ones you wear? Or who? What? Spell it. Like what I'm saying. Okay, you keep repeating it like I'm saying the wrong name. So I got it right? Probably Jeannie. Do you want to ask? Yeah, I did. Oh, you did? Jeannie or Jean? Okay, Jeannie. All right. That's something different. Okay, so we've got a am I right, $2,900? You got it. So we have $2,900. Remember, we're revisiting this. Jeannie came in, she thought about it, she said, I'm willing to go ahead and start that at 29. But that means that somebody else might be out there going, wait, that's my ring. That's the one I'm thinking about too. Well, that's why you come in now. And reminder, I did do a $10 increment. A $10 increment. Very interesting. The blue zircon is gone. We're now going to get this one a home. It sounds like we have a lot of people missing out, by the way, on the blue zircon. So I'm sorry. I'll see if we have anything else like it. We did have the 455 for $9.99 if you'd like it. But here's what we'll do on the yellow diamond. Since we do have one bidder and that's it, and we're just going to go ahead and we're revisiting this auction. Well, thank you for coming in to bid on it. We'll see if anybody else wants to. Oh, that's different. Yeah. Oh, okay. So never mind. We don't have an open on this one. That's okay. That's all right. No, I can't do it for $1,800, but yeah. But thanks anyways. Never mind. We don't have an open on that one. We'll skip it. We'll move along. Since I had so many people miss out on that zircon, may I just show you one more time the 455? Yeah, I think that might be good just to see one more time, just to see it up close all by itself. So this still stands at $2,900 open, and she was not actually interested. So here we are at the blue zircon. So for many of you that missed out on that bigger version, we can see if we have anything bigger, but this is the 455 we had up a few minutes ago, 9048, and that's going to be the 455 with 34 points in diamonds, and those triple stacked, yep, they're stacked on the sides there. It's like that staircase design and the diamonds on the sides, and that's going to be $9.99. So that is 9048. And then we are down to about 35 minutes. So we still have the opal pendant. That should go. The big opal, that beautiful opal pendant that was nearly 11 carats. Still have, by the way, a really good looking topaz. I know what we're going to do. Big emerald earrings. So there are more earrings. It has been an earring intense night. And that's exciting because we don't always see a lot of earrings in one show. But look at this. It's an emerald. And I'm going to try to see if these will sit actually the way they will. No, I don't think they will actually. They're a little bit top heavy when you set them on the wheel. It was worth trying. But this is an omega back. So where it starts is this beautiful squared off design that's going to be actually point to point. So more like a northeast southwest. This is my only pair of opal or emerald earrings tonight. It's 8863 and they are, well, look at this. Two gorgeous rounds matched together. It's a big kind of button style earring, so not just a stud. It would be more stud if it was just the emerald, but the fact you get all those big diamonds around it and around it and around it, that's really special. And of course, these super clean, bright emeralds that you have here are really well done, and I can't decide how they're going to sit best, just so they show off the color to you, because I really want you to see the quality of those stones. But it's item number 8863. There's 70 points in Colombian emeralds, and there's also 72 points in diamond weight, and they are a big omega back. But a couple things to see how they sit on the ear first, and then, of course, we're going to change the gold color if you'd like to as well. But you might remember these. And again, coming out of our vault, bringing out some of our rarities here, certainly in earrings as we've been doing tonight. And this was a $65.99 earring. That was all fine and well about 6 months ago. We're going to make this a much better deal right now. If you'd like them, obviously a lot of diamond weight, anything you see in an Omega back. And this is how it'll look from a distance. So it is going to sit like this. So that's what I mean by like a northeast southwest point you get. They're not actually going to be a square. It's a square at an angle. Then this is how they look from a distance. So again, popping them up here. I mean, even on the tweezers, they're a heavier earring to hold. But you can also see this great length that they have. But it's still going to be a closer to the ear style. This is not a drop. It's not giving you a lot of movement. It's a little bit over. We're talking about 5/8 of an inch there. And that's point to point there. This is what I mean by Omega back. So this is not a clip earring. It still is a post for a pierced ear, but you get this beautiful, gentle way that the back side of it is going to hug against the ear so that it keeps it sitting upright. It is the only way to take a bigger earring and allow it to sit perfectly in the ear. That's so important. So how about white, yellow, rose gold? Make them yours, but take away that $55.99 price tag that once was. I mean, that's going to be, yeah, a nice big, you know, it's a little too big for an earring, I think, around here. We're used to seeing a little bit more affordability in our earrings, but look how pretty to see that top to bottom and the way that's going to look from, you know, that perspective there, from that kind of across the table or across the room. And you also see the glow that they give. It's a very important emerald when you see that kind of glow that they have, and then the diamonds going all the way around them. That's a really stunning style, and that's what it's about. So see how it's still covering the piercing itself. A little bit of drop. I mean, it just kind of depends on the lobe length and where your piercing is in respect to your lobe, but that's certainly going to give you a little bit of drop most likely. And that's the yellow gold, but you don't see a lot of the gold. And we're going to blow them out right now via, I'm going to do an auction. Take a look. We're going to try another auction. No luck on the yellow diamond. How about this? Instead of 55, we're going to start, just go ahead. It's late night. Let's do $1,000. $1,000 to start. Going to try to get a lot of people in. Have had some more limited auctions tonight, viewership-wise and bidding-wise. So how about we take $1,000 and we go into $25 increments and see who's out there. That's what we're going to do. A final call on an emerald earring, two incredibly matched round stones. They have that bright color that you can see from a mile away. I mean, it's like a lighthouse giving off the green there. I mean, it just is beautiful. The glow that an emerald does. You know, emeralds are very challenged. They take a lot of flack out there because they're a dirtier stone. They're type 3 by nature. So you don't get a lot of clarity with emeralds. So people think they're all junk because most of what you see out there is, right? It takes a really high price tag to get a good emerald. Do you have an open? All right, we got an open at $1,000. Wonderful. We've got the $1,000 open, and guess what? It's only one bidder. And just the way they've been going tonight, now we're in that last half hour of the show, it might mean we just give it a quick lock, because that's how we're going to operate here, just to make sure that we can keep showing you a lot of great variety tonight in the show. But this is one of those amazing stones to match. And so like we were saying, if you're tired of seeing opaque jade-like looking stones, I mean, it should not, if you want jade, you get jade. Emeralds should not look like jade. But they usually do, more or less, because they're opaque and they're muddy and they've got all these visible inclusions that you have to sort of live with and look past. Well, this is not the case here. You're seeing how bright each of those stones are. It would never be able to glow and give off, I mean, right here, this one's hitting the angle at the right way there, so you can just see. That is a testament to the clarity, which is what makes this round stone so rare. Do we have 1025? I'm thinking I might give it a clock. What do you guys think? I know we're just 29 minutes away from the finale of the show here. I'm thinking if we make this really, really simple and easy, obviously the bidding starting at 1,000 is just not what it should be doing, right? Not for an emerald earring, especially one, you know it's a bigger earring if we manage to put 72 points in diamonds in that earring. It's a lot more diamond weight than we typically see in any earring, even sometimes drop earrings. I think about all the holiday specials we had in drop earrings recently in the last couple of weeks, where we were bringing, diamond stiletto styles and diamond drops and all these gorgeous, the waterfall and the almost ornate, antique-looking, lacy vintage style. Well, all of those, that I'm recalling, some of them had less diamond weight than this. So, and where are they? And no emeralds. And if you're actually just deducing where the value is, the emeralds are worth more than the diamonds themselves. I mean, yes, it's a lot of diamonds, but the emeralds are worth more because they're so special when they're that color, when they're that clarity. And let's not forget, they're rounds, so there's a premium on the cut as well because they're a round cut. So they were wasteful to get there. And that's part of the reason why you can't just have good clarity alone. The cutting's got to help it. And a round cutting, you couldn't ask for more than that because the round cutting is going to be that brilliant cutting. So if they were just clean, that wouldn't be enough to give you what you're seeing here. It's that combination of having the clarity of the material naturally and the round of the cut. And then set in this lacy button style with the omega. The omega's really, we know the omega's, you know, telling you what you need to know about the kind of gold and the size this is. Let's give it a final 2 minutes. We're looking to see if we have anybody else coming into play. Shall we? Let's do it. Final 2 minutes. Take a look. That's it. Last call. We've got a couple people on the lines. We'll see if they're verifying. And here you go. A final call on this pair. Isn't that and white gold's fine. Rose gold's fine. We'll do any gold color you want. But $1,000 with a $25 increment only. And yet bigger diamonds and smaller diamonds and some cutout detailing to the design itself. So you can see all of that beauty. It's like a lacy look. But lacy sometimes implies like lightweight, barely there. That's not that. You've got substance to the gold, substance to the diamonds. It doesn't just disappear. They're not all tiny little individual stones. So you're getting so much to love here. And we're only at $1,000. Looking for $1,025 or more. Now that's good. Final minute. Here we are. Last call. It's quick dialing time. If you plan to be a participant in this auction, I don't even know if we call this an auction, starting so low. It's a $5,500 earring. And we're at $1,000. That is some serious discounting there. And it's all you. You're taking advantage of it. You're choosing your price. You're taking advantage of us. And maybe the fact that we're 3 days from Christmas and it's the last half hour of a Wednesday and all that. It's all combining to give one major value we haven't seen before. And we love that. But final call, 20 seconds, and then we'll see him out of here. That's a great look, isn't it? It's a really good look. Bright, clean emeralds. You can't beat them, right? Super rare. Always tough to match them. Look how clean that material is as well. $10.25, do you have it? Oh, let's see. Antonio, are you thinking about this one? Virginia thinking about this one? Victor thinking about this one? New registers thinking about, maybe. They're getting registers. I hear registers. I hear new registers out there. That's exciting. Andy, did you go to any, I was just thinking with our green, did you see Tony's green, black and green clock he had? Did you get to any games while you were, no? Too busy? Too busy? Okay. They got booed tonight. You would have liked it tonight. They got booed on their home floor tonight. Enemy territory. All right, $10.25, yes or no? Got it? Sold. Congratulations. Oh, I know what I'm going to show you. Paraíba, another stone that's not usually clean. But let's show you how we do it. Right here. Okay. High clarity. Very distinctive color. They're usually, you know what this reminds me of? Because we've just seen a couple lately. This looks like a Brazilian Paraíba, doesn't it? It's that color. Wait a minute, I have one somewhere. You know the Brazilian stone, it's not a Brazilian stone because the Brazilian stones we know are only so big. They're teeny. But let me show you. I think I have one. Do I have one out here? Yeah, let me show you. This is probably, now it's Africana material. The item number is 4928. But they're usually a lighter shade of blue-green. This stone, yeah, this is the, well, look at this. This is the Brazilian material. I mean, I know it's not exact, but it's close. When you compare normal Africana material, which is lighter, look at the, look. That's my Brazilian on the right. That's my Brazilian Paraíba, which is the original source. And then look how similar. This is why, so sometimes visual aids help, right? Telling you is one thing, but showing you, illustrating what I'm trying to tell you is really helpful in this case. You can see what I'm talking about. That is the closest match to, because this is different. This is different. And we always, boy, it's such a difference from the standard we see. Look at the similarities now, except here, I don't have a 215 Brazilian Paraíba, but I have a 215 that looks like a Brazilian Paraíba. So that's the beauty of it. Item number, you got it, right? 4928, 215, total museum piece, 94 points in diamonds as well. It is a bridge, and we are ready. We are so ready to get this beautiful. I mean, that's what makes it distinctive. It's a whole different saturation level than you typically get. And this is what it does. It's still clean. Sometimes more saturation is derived by included. Rubellite's a great example. It's its counterpart, like a sister stone. It's still part of the tourmaline family, but rubellite's a great example. Rubellites have a very distinctive red-pink saturation that's more than a pink tourmaline because usually contributed to from inclusions. That's what you might expect here. Maybe the color is more vibrant and darker and saturated because it's got more inclusions. No. Look how clean it is from every last angle. Every bit of it. You can see the diamonds through it. That's the ultimate test. That's why it's in the bridge, to show that off. And it's doing it. You see the diamonds right through it. Let me actually reverse it, turn it around, show you this way, because that is going to be your best angle to directly look at that stone face up. And you know what? I'm going to mark this one down too. And I bet you, if we got collectors out there tonight, we're shopping it. We are shopping it because it's not going to be $17,999. That's where it started. It's not where it's going. This is a moment in time for sure. It's not $17,999. I just can't say enough about this Paraíba. And I know there are only so many left, especially in significant sizes here. And yet it's not going to be 17, it's not 15, it's not 10. There's one way to do this, and that is to make it such a value. It's just striking, and everyone knows it. And the factor over 2 carats, when we have very few left that are over 2, I brought you a new one the other day. It was almost 12 carats, but that also is going to be like $30,000. This is under 10 and not $99.99, and it is still the closest stone color-wise I have to Brazilian by far. And you know, that Brazilian stone I showed you in that mounting, that alone is $4 grand for a 24-pointer. So tell me something. Would you like a 24? Now, I know it's actually Brazilian, and that is accounting for something, but would you like a 24-pointer that's been marked down a million times to get to 4,000? Or would you like a 215? For some of us, a 24-pointer is just not going to be enough. For me, I can say that. I just, 24 points, I appreciate that it's Brazilian, love the rarity of it, but it's a 24-point stone. This is a 215. I still can't believe that side by side how close those are. I'm not even doing $99.99. It's not even $89.99. First caller on this Brazilian look of a stone. It really does look it, guys. No other stone that I have besides the 24-pointer is going to give you that kind of color saturation. I'm making it $8,888 tonight. It's just a mega value. It's a great way to get the ultimate collectible in our Paraíba here. And for $88.88. Wow. There is some stunning value right there. $88.88. One caller. I love this necklace. I got to show you this designer diamond necklace. I love this necklace. You even have some big diamond earrings if you like them. Diamonds to the tune of 4 carats. Diamonds. We've got a pink diamond here as well. Lots to get to. Last call for requests. We only have 18 minutes left. The show has flown. Let's show you this yellow diamond necklace. First time seeing it here for me tonight. And I'm tempted to buy it, but got to give you guys first dibs. It's a designer style, and we all know when you see it, you're going to know what designer I'm talking about. One of the most well-known in the jewelry world, not to mention there are diamonds in the chain that comes with it. Let's show it to you. This is specialty, and what a pretty piece to look at. It's that clover design, kind of that clover meets quatrefoil design. Here it is, but what's in the center is a really big stone. This is not just pave, although it's got a lot of pave that wraps around the sides and the yellow and the white diamonds, but that's going to be $91.09. This starts with, 18 karat gold. Okay, so 18 karat solid for the chain as well. You get the full necklace. It has diamonds. I counted 3. So I think they're going for some asymmetry here. There are 3 diamonds in the chain that are bezel set, but let's talk about $91.09 and give you a 33 point. They're saying it's a round, it's not, it's a cushion cut. It's a cushion cut square, and that's in the middle. Then you get 5 points in the yellow diamonds and 30 points in the white diamonds beyond that. This is the way it's finished. Well, let me show it this way. There's the backing, so it's all done with the finishing there. It's solid 18K again, so you get the yellow gold and the 18K. You can see it because you see how saturated it is. 18 karat gold is more rich. It's more buttery. And then the white gold also in the 18K, so is the chain. And we have one necklace as it is. And this is the one, if I was buying something tonight from our inventory, it'd either be that last spot I bought or this one. And this one's a little more economical. Oh, what a pretty piece. You know the designer, right? The jewelry designer that does this design in enamels, in necklaces, and it costs $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 for enamel in gold. Enamel. Enamel doesn't have much value, but it's still $30,000 and $40,000 for an enamel necklace. But that's status. Can you imagine what that same designer would do with their motif, which is here, in yellow diamonds and white diamonds and 18 karat gold? And a big 33 pointer, which is 1/3 of a carat, in the center? What would that be? The chain is adjustable. Let me show it against the hand here. Oh, what a pretty piece this is. So they have 3 diamonds. So the idea is to give, like right here, 2 on one side and 1 on the other, or just do what you wish. But there's your size perspective on it. And we have the one. Make it $999. You get everything. And Tony, it's 18 karat gold as well. So all 18K. The pendant, the chain, everything. 18K, $999. Whoa. For 1/3 of a carat, just in the middle. That is value right there. One big stone, followed by the pave that just completes it and wraps around the sides. What a look. I'm going to put it on the neckline next for you as well so you can see the size. It's not meant to be huge. Let me actually give you a measurement first here specifically, and then we'll show you what it looks like from a distance away. It's a 1/2 inch top to bottom. And then every day, like every single day wearable, what do you think? That beautiful style that you see there, that's kind of a look at it there from just a size perspective. It looks like it's floating on that chain. Again, 3 individual diamonds on the chain itself. The chain does, look at that, it comes with it. Comes with. This is major for $999. And if you know that motif, you know it's money. It's always money. Even if it's in like French luggage that's made of canvas, you know? It's like, what is it with this motif? It's either done in canvas or enamel. It just depends if you're in luggage or if you're in jewelry. And it's like none of which have a lot of value. And yet the prices that it commands are serious. So let's go back to our wheel. I'm going to go close up here and show you one more time. That needs to be a gone piece. I mean, that needs to be done because that is just a special piece right there. $9.99 if you'd like it. First caller, one only. Last call on the show. We've got a few last pieces to show you. We've got a great designer wheel. I'm going to show you our museum wheel with the big mega pieces. We've got a tanzanite, a Marilani mint, and an imperial topaz to do a little museum last call blowout. We're going to start that now. I'm actually going to show you first the Asher cut. We've got one more Asher. I know we had one in a bridge. This one has yellow and white diamonds, sits at a little angle there. Let's get these out really quickly here. We've only got 14 minutes. And again, any last call for requests or if you want to check on availability of something, this is the time to do it. But here's our Marilani mint. Well, this is one of the big ones here. And so far, spectacular wheel, right? It's about to get even more so because we have this gigantic look at this, actually. We're going to do the Mandarin. Let's do the Mandarin and the Roval with all the baguettes around it. So we've got a couple that lean, but that's okay. You're going to see them on the hand. They don't do that when they're on the hand. Look at this wheel. Talk about museum collection. Yes, yes, and yes. Now, we've got some carat weights to talk about here as well because we're going to start with the, let's start with that Roval Mandarin Garnet on the left. That's going to be the they're saying 219. I don't think so. I'll go with it, but 219 on the oval and then 214 in the baguettes and 5 points in the rounds. Okay, so 2 carats 19 in diamonds, mostly baguettes. Then we go to the Asher. That's a 7 carat 62 Asher cut. And that's fabulous. 30 points in yellow diamonds, 11 points in white diamonds, then the big one. This is the one that started actually at the most money, was the Mandarin Mint, because this is that color-changing variety of green garnet out of Tanzania. It's a carat 17 pear shape. It has a carat 25 in the yellow diamonds and another 60 points in the white diamonds. So everything up here, especially these two on the sides, are also giving you really important diamond weights. And the Mandarin Mint, let's not forget, also changes color. So if you go to incandescent light, you're going to see that bright pop of green. That neon, minty, but still saturated green is going to go to red. So green to red color change, rare. We've got that happening. So do you want the big Mandarin? Do you want this incredible Tanzanite, which there it is sitting upright for you? That's the Asher. Had an Asher in auction earlier. This one's a little larger. And then we've got the Mandarin Mint. Anything you want on this wheel, they have got to go white gold only on the Mandarin. The other two, actually the Mandarin Mint should stay as it is, just given that it's yellow and white diamonds. You want to keep that in the yellow and the white gold. And then that Tanzanite, I would say the same thing, yellow and white diamonds. So probably just keep them as is. The Mandarin is an absolute. It's got to stay as is, but anything you want on this wheel, they're one price. How about this for museum? What do we think? The quality is there. We just need to make the price really, really good. And that's exactly what we're going to do, especially with now 11 minutes left in the show. We can make this really, really good because, again, the goal is to make sure they go. Make sure we get them, shipped out. Size them, ship them tomorrow. See if they get there. They might get there in time, right? You never know. You could be wearing that by the big holiday. So it's a really good time to pick them up. And that Mandarin specialty, because of the cutting too, getting that Roval cut, which is a little more unique. And then the Mandarin is just bright. I mean, that's what we look for. Want that bright neon. The Asher cutting, we know how Asher cutting is rare for Tanzanite. Had one earlier, discussed that at length. And then you've got your Mandarin Mint, which is our pear shape. And then all the way around it, a triple halo. There is not a piece up here that was listed under $22,000. They are going. And there's only one way to do this. And now that it's at this time of the evening, we probably need to go lower than that $59.99 that was scheduled. And we will. So that anything you want on this wheel, they can be yours. I would dial early if I were you. I think that's going to be your best bet here because they're one of a kinds. And when they're gone, they're going to snap on out of here because they're not even going to be $59.99. That was all fine and well 2-3 hours ago when this show started. Now they got to go lower. So tell me which one you love. We'll help you out. This is your chance to pick them up. They're not even $5,000, $4,000, or they're not even going to be $39.99. How about this? All rarities, all collectible. Take a look at them. They're not even $39.99. They're going to go lower than that. Sometimes, end of the night, you got to make sure you can move some pieces here. It's last call. Got to move them. Got to move all three. And just for some perspective, look at the Mandarin on the hand to start. That's what that one looks like. I mean, this is not a small ring. Look at this. And what if I guarantee you they're going to go. Can guarantee it. Guaranteed. Okay, this effect that happens, that little disco ball effect. I mean, are those diamonds or are they mirrors? That's the beauty of what baguettes, although these are tapered baguettes, so you get a high elevation to your baguettes even. Baguettes that are special. Nobody's on the lines. This is the Mandarin. Let me also try on the other two so you get an idea. And then we are going to sell them out so fast because I'm not stopping at $39.99. Such a fair value when you look at what's up here. We're not leaving them at $39. Can't do it. I can't leave these three pieces here. We're just moving them at the end of the show. We have 9 minutes. Here's the Asher cut. Look at how that glows. It's almost like the square within the square here, the outer square being the white gold with the white diamonds, the inner being the yellow with the yellow diamonds. That is such a good stone. Reminder, that's a 7 carat 62. Then we go to the wheel, and then the Mandarin Mint is going on the hand next. And this is just, well, it's a big stone. It's a carat 17 rather, but then it has 125 just in the yellow diamonds and 60 points in the white diamonds. So you are getting a 185 diamond weight, most of which are yellows, and they're not 39 or they're not even 38. Come on in. You might as well call in. You can always hang up if the price doesn't go to that lowest point you need, but I'm going to tell you right now it will because there is just too many jewelry lovers out there that know when a value is a value. But when something gets to that stupid low, you know it. You are going to want to be a part of it. And you know what? 38, 37, 36, we're running out of time. 35? Okay, if we go under $3,500, they're as good as gone. There's a 60-second deal and they're done. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm not even stopping at $3,500 or even $3,499. We're not stopping. Can't do it, won't do it. This is your moment right now Take any one you want or take all three, because you know what? You could take all three for less than the price that one should have been. All 22,000 and up as they started, and we're not even doing 34 or 33 or 32. Can you tell we need to move all three? Yes, we do. Not even $3,199. It is time to move every last one. Remember, I've got all these carat weights if you need them again, but think about this. 219 in diamonds here with the Mandarin, and then you've got 1 carat 85 in diamonds, mostly yellows, in the Marilani Mint. And anything you want up there, not even $3,099. This is one of those values where anybody who watches this recording tomorrow is going to go, oh my goodness, why didn't I stay up till the last few minutes? It's $2,999 for any one of them at all. Take them, 60 seconds, that's all we have. They'll be gone. There's no way any of those can stick around at under $3,000, but that's what we're doing right now. Under $3,000. Tell me which one you like. We'll try it on again for you. We'll give you all the carat weights. I mean, this is what end of the show grand finale is all about. $29.99? Go figure. It pays to stay to the very end. And this is the proof right here. This is the proof. And now we got more people on each item than we have items. So who's going to be first on the phone lines? Who's taking what? Did you say Mandarin? Okay, verifying on the Mandarin. 20 seconds. Virginia, which one do you like? Don't tell me the Mandarin as well. You like the Mandarin too? Okay. Victor, is Jess getting the Mandarin? You're getting the Mandarin? Oh, something else. So you can have the Mandarin if you'd like it. Do you have the Mandarin? Thank you. So Virginia has the Mandarin Garnet. That's item number 9294. I'm going to try it on one more time for them too. They say it's a 219, Virginia. There's an error there. There's no way that's a 219. It's not. That's not a 219 Mandarin. Sorry, it's not. They're getting a lot more Mandarin Garnet. That's just a typo or an error or something. There's no way that's a 2 carat 19. No way. So congratulations. And it's also 219 in diamonds. So that one's gone. Is white gold okay with them, Virginia? White gold's the only thing I can do on that one. Just want to make sure that's cool with them. So that one's gone. Whew, that's a good one. And now we have 2 left. Antonio, let me know which one you like. There's the Tanzanite and there's the Marilani Mint. And that Marilani Mint has a carat 85 in diamonds. Yikes. Who ever would dream you could get a carat 85 in mostly yellow diamonds? Again, the breakdown is 125 in the yellow and 60 in the white. So who would ever dream you would get that for $3,000, but with a carat 17 Marilani Mint in the middle? But it's happening. And then we also have the Tanzanite, a 762 Asher. We have heart necklaces still going out the door over there. So congratulations, heart shape, those pave heart shapes that we had earlier for what, $6.99. Anything else you'd like to ask about? This is the time to do it. We are back tomorrow night. Don't forget, Thursday, it's Christmas countdown too. We've got our big Thursday night together, 7 o'clock. Pacific time, that's 9 p.m. Central time, and that's also 10 p.m. Eastern time. So we'll see you then for a big Thursday night. And reminder, we're here on Friday night, and we're here Saturday morning, and Sunday morning as well, Christmas Day. We'll be here at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Antonio will not, but we will. I'll be with you guys, and then of course I'm with you on Mondays now as well, so I'll be with you every day, every day. If there's a TVON show, which is every day but Tuesday, I'll be with you. So $29.99 for our last 2. Which one would you like, Victor? Can I try it on again? 7718 is the number. Do you have it already? Not yet, but let's try it on again. Let's show it to you again. That's a 117 pear shape, color changing one source garnet, because the other green garnets out of, well, if it's Demontoy, they don't change color. If it's the Sapphire out of Kenya, they don't change color. This Tanzanian material does. Green to red. That's what makes it oh so rare and should make it oh so expensive. But right now, we're doing a carat 17 with a carat 85 in diamonds for $29.99. And it's beautiful. Rarity aside, I mean, you could say all that, and I'm going, well, I just like the way it looks. Because isn't that also the point? I mean, you have to like the way it looks too. No amount of rarity should ever overshadow the look. Like, you should like it aesthetically. You should like the look. Yes. Thank you. Marilani Mint's gone. So we're down to 1. And Tony, it's item number 8336. Yes. Oh, never mind. Maybe the Tanzanite's verifying. So let me show this one, at least with the graphics for our last 3 minutes, and hold it upright. That's the 762, which is verifying. And that's going to be our 762 Asher with 30 points in yellow and 10 points in, I'm sorry, 11 points in the white. Yes. Okay, Virginia, are they still on the line by any chance? Who was it that got your Mandarin? Jeannie. Can I just say, Jeannie, your Mandarin, they just came out and told me what the correct carat weight is. It was wrong, and it's a 576. So it was not a 2 carat whatever it said. It was a 5, did you say 576? Wow, 576. So I told you, yeah, so hopefully, yeah, she's even more excited about that value now, right? Because, yeah, it was not a 2 carat. So anyway, so congratulations, Jeannie, well done. How about this one here? Yes, 762, yellow diamonds, white diamonds together, and we have our final now 2 minutes left. Don't change the price or anything for her. Just yeah, that's our bad, right? She gets that value, and this one is as well. Let me try this one on for you. 762 Asher cut. Love this square within a square here. Love that look. Across the hand, or across the finger at least. $29.99 for the 762, and verifying on this one with 90 seconds left in the show. We'll be here for a couple minutes after we go off the air, so even though the broadcast ends in 1:25, we'll be here for a few minutes taking your phone calls, placing the orders, making requests, whatever it is you want to do. Back tomorrow night, same time, same place, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. We'll see you guys then. I will be here with bells on, not literally, but you never know, holiday time. I'm not one for the antlers and the reindeer ears and all that stuff and ornaments dangling from my sweater, but, you know, I will be dressed for the occasion, as I like to do. Oh, so $29.99 on this one. Just no ugly sweaters. No. My mom got me a sweater one year. It's hanging in a closet in her home. I never even took it home. And it has ornaments all over it. It's one of those ugly Christmas sweaters, you know, that you purposely wear as, you know, an ugly Christmas sweater. And it has ornaments all across the front, and it says, "Nice baubles." Anyway, so yeah, that I won't be wearing. But anyway, or something like this. I think that's what it says. Anyway, 25 seconds left in the show. Thanks again for being with us. We'll be here all week. We'll be here, including on Christmas. So don't forget, join us if you can. We'd love to have your company. Thanks again for joining us tonight on this Wednesday, on this summer solstice. Glad you were with us. Thanks again for watching. Thanks for shopping. We'll be back tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. Don't forget it. Be here or be square, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. And I'm Lauren Blair. Have a great rest of your night. See you tomorrow.